It's time.
All right. Hey, welcome back. This is the first week we're going to have an in-house guest, Mr. Cole Ingle. I'll let him do his intro, but I just want you to know that he was a quarterback for Drake University. He did throw a pick to me in practice. It was glorious.
Only one?
Yeah, just one. There was only one. But he's a good buddy of mine. We played together, and he's our first in-house guest. So, Cole, welcome.
No, thanks for having me, fellas. I appreciate it. Like Stoy said, I'm actually a local kid here, Southeast Polk kid. Hold one record that I know of for sure at Southeast Polk High School, and that's most interceptions in a career. So
that's good.
Surprised
Is that good?
Stoy only had one on the scout team.
I played quarterback in high school, and my TD to INT ratio was not good.
Mine was much better at Drake than it was at Southeast Polk, but
At least in games, yes. I can attest to that. Now what do you do?
Do mortgage loan origination here in town, and been doing that for 13 years now.
Where at?
South Story Bank and Trust.
Yeah, hashtag South. We need some sponsorship money from that. Yeah, I just wanted you to throw that one out
is
there.
the
Plugs,
best
that's
at
fair.
the plugs.
That's the plugs. It's the plugs. Well, I can
Absolutely.
hashtag them. They're probably not on Twitter. I would assume.
No.
Not
No,
a chance.
not at this point.
Not a chance. Cool. All right.
Yes, indeed.
Well, let's do a little recap before we get into the news of the week.
Oh, man.
Which we're all ready for. All right.
Look. College was not that bad. It was. Just go.
Just a lot better than last week when we anyways, all right, overall win total JMJ 80, Stoy 69, Ryan 75, and our guests, well, they don't pick every week, but they're at 32. We're all over 50%. Let's speak there first, right? College JMJ at 44 because that's his
Sir,
Ryan,
I said don't play it again.
don't play it again. I'm at 35. Ryan's at 39. Guess at 17. Then we get to the NFL, which James doesn't like, but he's got 36 dubs. I got 34. Ryan 36. Guess sitting at 15. I'm gonna recap NFL first.
There you go. Good idea.
If the buttons work. We'll lead off with the London game. I had my fish and chips. I did not. I had coffee. The Falcons went up 17-0 really, really early. And we decided to go to Pumpkin Patch, and I'm like, good. I don't have to stress and watch this one because I know what's going to happen. What's going to happen is
This guy's good at
they're
it, like-
going to come back, right? They're going to come back. I just want everyone to know that that's exactly what the Jets did. They came back, but for once in like
Carry
in
the
about
one.
Carry the
42
one.
games, we didn't give up the lead in the fourth quarter. It was shocking. Absolutely shocking. So, we nailed that one pretty well. The under didn't hit, which, again, it didn't hit by half a point. So kind of it is what it is on that one. Little Vikings recap.
That was ugly. I don't even really want to talk about it. It was an ugly game.
But they made a field goal.
But they made a game-winning field goal, so my hopes are getting back up.
You know what about that
only
one?
to get crushed again.
You know what that one was? Our first
That was
crushed.
Got them all right too.
that we crushed.
What?
that was good.
Yep.
That was
Just
good.
noticed that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not often you see a Vikings kicker making a game-winning field goal and then go into
Ever.
another game and seeing 5 missed field goals in like the last 3
there
minutes.
was 2 more
and
last
overtime.
night too. So.
But I'm talking that Packers game.
Oh, you're just talking about
Just the
Packers game.
The Packers
Oh, my bad.
game alone.
I thought you were
Just-
talking about as the theme of the weekend.
No.
Just the
Just
Packers.
the
game.
Packers
Was
game.
it 5 missed field goals, 3 game-winning field goals missed in that game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the last. It was
And
like
then
the
they hit
last
a game
3
winner,
minutes.
though. Redemption.
I think this
Somewhat.
Is,
somewhat.
better.
I'm gonna need you to get closer to the mic though,
I will.
I didn't.
or put it up in your face.
Just too
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect the Vikings to be even close to having to kick a field goal
No,
against the Lions, the Goff-led Lions.
I was like second guessing my spread pick on this because it was only 7.5, and I thought I think the Lions are terrible.
Because
But-
they are.
That game was just sloppy. It was just a
Apparently
bad
they're
game
not.
overall.
Well, it's Britain.
Oh, it's Brit.
But
The
wasn't
Vikings
the,
aren't really good right now
the
either. so-
Lions are now the first team in NFL history to lose 2 games on the year with 50-plus yard field goals.
That's not good. But
That
you
was
know
a
what?
good
You know
one.
what I'm happy about? It's not a Falcon stat.
But it's not a Viking stat.
And not a Viking stat. It's a Lions
Hey, let's
stat.
go.
You know, it's a
Let's
Lions
go.
stat. So that one, we crushed that one. The next one, which is kind of fun because we got a Cowboys fan and a Giants fan.
The Giants don't have a team anymore.
You guys want to recap
Doesn't
a little
have
bit
anybody
of
to cheer
that
for.
one?
Yeah, no. That was the Giants now no longer have a football team. So continue? What's the next game?
I just also didn't think they were going to go over 52 points.
I didn't either.
No, I didn't. But now you literally don't have.
Don't have a football team.
Who's your starting quarterback?
I don't know. They tried to call me, but I'm playing flag out here, so I'm busy.
Is it Glennon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, in his long neck.
Well, it's not as long
The
as
longest
extremely-
not as
neck.
long as Texans quarterback. What's his name? The new one.
Oh,
You seen his neck?
Yeah, from
Oh,
Stanford.
David Mills. Davis.
Good lord.
Glennon is
Oh,
all
big
neck.
old neck.
They got a neck like
70%
Peyton's got a
there.
forehead.
That would have 100%. Now, a lot of those injuries happened during that game, but there's no way we choose the Giants in the
Right.
spread had we known 70% of their offense is out.
Yeah. I mean,
That was a game until Jones got hurt.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little Sunday night football Chiefs, which is Brian Morrow's team, which I was happy to watch lose a little bit on that one. That kind of played out a little bit like we had thought, but not at all.
The Chiefs ain't good.
Their defense is.
Defense is terrible. I was at the game.
Chiefs ain't
You were
good.
at that game? Oh, well, then do this one.
Go ahead.
The game. So we had end zone seats. Salvi hit the drum. We were about 12 seats from him, banging that shit.
Josh
Yeah.
Allen is a man.
Josh Allen
He's a dude.
took advantage of a bad Chiefs defense, and Daniel Sorensen should have a red flag in his locker today whenever they return, because that guy was
Little major league plug.
bad.
Was it bad? What were they running? Like, were they just running man? Were they trying everything?
A lot of man free. They tried to spy him in the second half, which didn't really matter because the game was out of hand, and the Chiefs offense might as well have a shotgun in their hand at this point because the Bills defense played two-man the whole game. The Chiefs had it figured out, missed touchdowns on the first and third drive where they just blew coverages. But it's the same old story with the Chiefs. I went with 3 Chiefs fans, so they were disappointed. We left at halftime because of the rain delay. Got back to the hotel in time to watch the disappointing finish.
The trash finish.
The refs were just as bad as the Chiefs, and it didn't matter because they were bad for both sides. So
Not to mention, Edwards-Helaire left knee, has an injury. Hill, knee. Thuney, fractured hand. And Kelsey had a stinger. On top of all of that, terrible loss. They are now injured.
Yeah, and then you sent it to us, and Cole and I had talked about it too. The Chiefs, the best offense in history, early 2000s Rams, 7.0 yards per play. The Chiefs are currently giving up 7.1 yards per play.
So their defense is really
What?
I saw that stat somewhere.
Yeah,
historically
You guys,
bad.
that's a
so
bad
bad.
defense. I mean, that's a bad defense, and that's coming from,
I was in section 337, and I felt protected.
I don't know what that means. Why can't I do this? I feel like a dummy.
because you are a dum-dum. We've talked about this. Shut up, Stoy. Why don't you can rotate the bottom too?
No, I'm good here.
Oh, you good?
Yeah, now we're good. Go
Okay,
ahead.
we're good.
Here,
So yeah,
James, I'm gonna make you feel better and mess with mine too.
Thank you.
Monday Night Football, Colts Ravens. I remember us all chatting about this one, going, "Well, this is not going the right way." So we all went to bed.
100%.
I went to sleep for sure.
We went to
game was
bed.
And then
ugly.
what happens when you wake up?
Wake up, and they came back and won, which doesn't help our spread or total. But all the bets I had on it hit though.
Yeah.
I made a lot of money last night.
Yeah.
Like $250.
And then they
Thank you.
Sorry, you
Thank you.
say that
keep going
louder.
to bad calls.
$250.
You made that on what?
I made that on the Colts Ravens, thanks
Yep.
to a couple TDs by the tight ends.
So I feel
and
like
the
sometimes
yards.
you might have to
Well,
you
Jonathan
maybe
Taylor?
we need to tweet this stuff out.
We're-
Like
yo, yeah, we
sometimes
need
like,
to.
hey guys, this is
I
a
did-
good pick for tonight.
I did.
Maybe take it.
Well, no,
Opinions.
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 Not advice.
Not advice.
Not advice.
Lamar Jackson throwing to Mark Andrews, always a winning bet.
I mean, I
That's
had
what
that.
I. That's
I
what
had that in one of mine.
That's what I had.
Mark Andrews,
Some of it's
25
money.
plus yards was really easy.
It was really easy.
Mark Andrews was
Easy.
Great fantasy
However,
tight end this week.
I did have. I did a, SGP. Same a little SGP.
Love
Same
SGP.
game parlay.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have won about 280, except for the Ravens in overtime. You know what they don't do? You don't kick the
kick
extra
field goals.
point.
No, it's
Nope.
over.
Nope, it's over.
Over.
Yep.
Score a
Yep.
touchdown, that's lights out.
250 because we don't kick PATs. Why not?
It's like your bet, sudden death.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
How would you feel if you were that better though that he would have won thousands of dollars had that
The same I feel about not winning 250.
Yeah, well, that defensive special teams, he had them scoring.
We should tweet.
It gets called back.
I gotta start tweeting more.
It gets called back, and he would have won thousands.
Yeah, that's the lateral, which was a forward lateral that wasn't a forward lateral.
Right. Not even close.
I'm sorry.
I don't know how physically anybody could pitch the ball this way.
You don't know what we're talking about, James?
And it go forward.
It's the way he said it just didn't make sense. But of course, I know what we're talking about.
That was just a
Just like the flag made no sense.
That's the
typical.
reason.
It wasn't a forward pass. He obviously threw it behind him.
typical NFL.
Your momentum is bringing you forward. He's bobbling the
Physics.
ball.
All right, moving on. College football, if I can push it. All right, well, let's start with. Let's just go with Georgia Auburn, huh? What happened in that game? Basically, what we thought.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Georgia
Almost
is the
exactly
number
what
one
we said.
team in college football. That's what happened.
Georgia's-
Although I thought,
Georgia's gonna
Auburn
Georgia.
scored more than I thought they would,
Yeah.
which is.
But Georgia's gonna Georgia.
But Georgia's Georgia.
Yeah.
Right.
Now-
Alabama's Alabama. Georgia's Georgia.
These next 3 games.
These are.
Oh my lord!
Which one do you want to start with? Because these are all fantastic, freaking fantastic.
College,
Go
I'll
Oklahoma,
let
Texas
you guys
first.
get into this real quick.
Go Oklahama,
but
Texas first.
This weekend of college football
Was amazing.
unreal.
Yep.
Unreal.
It was amazing.
It was one of those ones where you're going.
Stick your
you're
ass
like,
on
trying
the
to go
couch.
back.
I needed more screens because these games were great football games.
Unreal.
So good.
Hey, our team just live tweeted right now.
You said Ole Miss, Arkansas?
No, go Texas first.
Okay, Texas, Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
I felt great about that. I was
Until
like,
what?
okay.
Until what?
I am going to crush these picks.
Until they ran a freaking stretch play.
Man, you are not doing well.
Until
Because they ran a.
Which
Until-
one says bleep?
until Oklahoma said
I don't have one. I need one.
Until Oklahoma said, okay, Spencer Rattler, sit down.
That
Until
was the
Oklahoma
smartest
said,
thing.
"Sit down, Spencer Rattler."
So, isn't there a clip we can go back to when we said that Spencer Rattler is not a good quarterback?
Yeah, I'm
And
pretty
we just
sure.
saw that he's not good. I don't understand all the Heisman hype that he had. He's not good, and he shows it every week. He got benched, and then what happens when he got benched? The backup comes in and does what?
Stud.
So
good.
good.
Transfer portal's heating up.
So Spencer, I feel like
Not according to his dad.
why would he stay there?
I don't know, but did you hear what his dad said?
Probably that he had a bad game. He's gonna come back, be all right.
Yeah, and gonna see what the NFL team interest is at the end of the year.
What?
I was like, that guy still has NFL aspirations. Not to say that he can't make it, but
No,
I was surprised at what I saw from his dad today.
no, that Coleman's last name, the backup quarterback.
Oh, Caleb Williams.
Caleb Coleman.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams is legit.
There's that picture of him coming in,
Caleb
leading a drive, and Spencer Rattler just like
Right,
his
correct.
face is
Right.
just defeated.
He's
After the rushing touchdown.
Yeah.
so that game was just like at one time I feel like I slacked you guys and said the live total is at 93.5. So I want Stoy when he's off his phone to explain to us
I'm just trying
why
to.
he would ever take an under in a Texas football game.
I just, right now, who, me?
Texas, Oklahoma, you
Well,
took an under.
Oh, he did.
Why I decided to go live right now, by the way, a little bit on Twitter.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm doing a spaces so people can hear us right now because guess what we're doing
Wait, what
next
is he
week?
doing?
He went
Does he not
live.
listen to me?
I can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
Go.
However, next week, what we're going to do, we're going to go live. We're going to have one of our cameras and it's going to be live. So next week on Twitter, what are you doing?
I just wanted to stay
You just
there.
needed to tighten it.
Exactly what I told you earlier.
So we're going to be live, and we're going to be following with comments and everything next week. But back to what you were talking about, Oklahoma, Texas, why I chose the under, because Oklahoma can't score with Rattler. I did not predict that they would bring their backup in and then just go to town.
Texas
I also
plays
did
no
not protect
defense.
Texas deciding to block punts and score really quick and throw bombs.
They don't,
Okay,
they play
because
no
they don't
defense.
do that.
Oh, they also play no defense.
Right.
Ever.
So those were the reasons. So I thought, maybe they get about 60, but I was wrong. However, what I was right about, and I hope they play that clip. We need to get marketing to do that. I said, what did I say about my gut? What did I say about my gut? I said, my gut says if this thing gets sloppy,
Oklahoma's
that Oklahoma's going to squeak by.
Yeah, they did.
And this game turned into a slop fest.
Yep.
turnovers,
No,
bombs,
right.
like things that didn't make sense.
Made no damn sense.
And Oklahoma squeaked it out. So that's why I hedged myself. I took Oklahoma money line and
That
spread
was
it
like,
with Texas.
how do you let that dude
Now
just
the over
run?
under, yeah, I'm not good at those right now.
Speaking of
just
Texas,
ran.
though, Robinson coming out and saying
I'm
that
sorry.
Reggie Bush was his idol.
Bijan's a beast.
Saying Reggie Bush is his idol, so that's why he wears number 5. And then some of those runs that he had,
Looked just
looking
like Reggie.
Bush.
Right.
Oh,
That one run
That
on
was
the outside.
awesome.
Are you shitting me?
Unreal.
That was
That was
real.
unreal.
That
I'm
dude's a
excited.
freak.
Right, he's a beast.
He's
He's
so
an
good.
absolute beast.
Yeah.
Even when they tried to fill the box, try to stop him, can't. He's too strong. He's too quick. He is a freak.
Yeah.
He needs more touches.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
100%.
For sure. Oh
100%
yeah.
more
I agree
touches.
with that 100%. Yep.
100%.
Yep.
All right, let's move on to the game of the week. I'm gonna let the Iowa boys take this one over.
I didn't want to talk about this because the boys at practice they've been bugging me about it. Oh, James J said Penn State, Penn State. Well, you know what? We didn't predict that there would be 3 false starts in a row, did we? Or 9 total. No,
yeah, but
we didn't.
you weren't ready for Kinnick then.
You're in no universe. You're going to tell me that Kinnick gets louder than Happy Valley.
Yeah, but they'd finish that end zone. Like, I mean, that's legit. They finished that north end zone, and that's where those penalties were.
But 9?
Hey,
9 false starts.
backup quarterback, different cadence, man.
9 false starts.
I get
He's
it,
not
and I'm
wrong.
just saying.
3 of them were at the same. Were in the 3 of them were back to back to back
get
Kinnick
it.
was the loudest
with
stadium
number
in college
70.
football this
Number
past
70,
weekend.
the right guard.
Flustered, man. Flustered. Tell me it doesn't happen. It
Kinnick is not
happens.
as loud as Happy Valley. You're not going to. You will not
But
convince
so
that to me.
here's what Iowa did, the best thing that they could have this weekend. There was so much hype around that game, number 3, number 4, and then they bring in Iowa's national championship wrestling team to honor them, who is big rivalries with Penn State. So that's going to bring even more Iowa people to this. They're going to get even louder. And then Tom Brands at halftime erupted the stadium.
Wrestlers with their shirts off doing backflips.
Had nothing to do with the players on the field.
No, but
not at
the
all.
fans. We're
Yeah,
talking penalties.
but I mean,
The decimals.
let's talk
They
about-
said the decimals were like a 123.
right.
Like it's the loudest that place has ever
been.
ever
Well,
been.
aside from that alone, the game played out exactly how we said it would, except for the ending. Did it not?
Except for 1.5 points over the total. That I didn't see
No.
that.
Besides the betting piece, we said this game is still going to come down to last possession. It's going to come down to defense.
The
Yeah.
score was 20
Penn
to
State
what we
was
said
not,
until
or
like the
Iowa
fourth
would
quarter.
not be ready for Penn State's offense. They were not early
No,
on
and then
at all.
Clifford got hurt.
And then Clifford got hurt.
Right, and then everything went upside down. So Clifford got hurt.
Petrus, he's not a good quarterback.
What was he in the
can't
first
throw.
half? Like 1 for
Like
20?
all those things happened, except for Iowa's defense is still really legit.
Just don't throw the guilt. I don't
Iowa's
know
a
why.
second half team though too.
They are
because of
because
that.
they make adjustments because they're really well coached. So I mean, everything we talked about really hit except for the ending, which I'm not going to be mad about. But I also took the over, and you guys went Big Ten under. I didn't think so this week. I just thought for some reason Penn State's going to score, and I was going to have to follow.
Let's be real here. That over barely hit.
Yeah.
And it was lucky. What was that dude's name? Rico? Because he's from Connecticut.
Nico Reganey.
Nico's from Connecticut.
Yeah.
That trick play was awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
He was
is-
wide open.
Well, because
Yeah.
Iowa doesn't
Twice
run.
a game, Iowa will run a play where somebody's wide open. The rest of the game, nobody's
That
open.
dude was
it's because
You
wide
can say
open.
what you want about
Because it's a trick
Petrus. They don't have dudes open.
That dude was wide open.
I don't like watching Petrus,
can't
but
throw
that
the ball
guy, you
deep.
can't throw the ball to nobody.
Yeah,
not
their schemes on routes they don't
mean,
make
it's-
sense. They don't attack anybody. They're just running out there.
Right.
It doesn't make sense. However, overall, solid game. I think we might have some Iowa players. You got to tighten this one, buddy.
You guys keep saying tight and everything, and then
Is
just
that loosened? Oh, I was going the wrong way.
this one. I just want it to stay right where it is right
Lefty,
now.
Lucy, righty,
Well,
tighty.
I was going lefty. It's actually
Well, no, it's his right though.
yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Are you good?
I don't know. Just go. We're good. Go. Go,
We're
go.
trying to do J&J things around here.
I'm taking blame for
But I
that.
think we're gonna have some Iowa players on here in a week or a couple weeks or so.
Oh, shout out Jack Johnson. Shout out Deontay Vines. That's from Danbury, Connecticut. They're both receivers on the
For who?
Iowa football team.
There you go. There you go.
Mhm.
So, fun weekend overall in college football.
So many points.
So many
many
points. I mean, no one played defense. I
That
texted you guys
Arkansas
that no
game,
one was
so
playing
many
defense.
points.
What was
Yeah,
that,
Arkansas in
103?
this game? Like
103 total points.
Right.
Is that
There were
what it was?
so many
So
points.
bad.
No
Which-
defense.
crazy.
You know, when they went for 2, I was like, you have to because you can't.
no
No one
choice.
can stop anybody. So
Right.
you got to change up this cadence.
But the
Right.
problem was they didn't run the ball.
No, they
Both
Right.
teams had over 300 yards rushing in a college football game, which is unheard of,
Mm-hmm.
in this day
and
age.
over 250 yards passing. but like you didn't run the ball with your quarterback, who is a beast.
Made no damn
Give
sense.
him an option at least at a bare minimum.
RPO
At a
and just
minimum.
get that dude downhill.
Yeah.
He's going.
Oh, yeah.
He's falling forward for 2 yards.
Right.
Stoy, go.
260 pounds.
NFL
Yeah,
Week 6.
No,
Let's
not
start
NFL
this.
Week 6. We got news. Hot breaking news.
You really want to talk about this?
We got to. We already said you did. You literally said we have to talk about
Well, I thought later, not now.
it. It goes news and then our picks. Why would we
Okay.
do it later?
Okay,
It's
fine.
hot.
Mhm.
So what happened would have been yesterday. Or is it this morning? No, it was last night
Some leaked emails.
on October 11th.
Here's a crazy idea. I'm just going to start this off with.
Jonathan Gruden.
Don't put anything on text and emails. It's going to come out.
Or,
Yeah.
hey,
Or don't say it.
or just don't say it.
Right. It's
Don't-
going to come out.
Don't be that dude.
Stupid.
Yeah,
Don't be a douche.
Don't be a douche. But
that is.
my thing is, he did show some sincerity. And I Carr
so?
and some of his players have said that, like, he addressed it and is still a player's coach. I can respect their opinions. I mean, it's their coach. The thing is that above and beyond John Gruden, which good thing he stepped down, is what about the rest of the NFL? What about all them emails? He's not the only one.
No.
Wait a minute, Stoy. You're not going to address what AB said?
I don't know what AB said.
He said that he called this about Gruden.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's
He said he
everywhere.
knew this was how John was.
This is. But there's so many
You
different
met
like
Chucky?
there's so many different like viewpoints from players on this. That's where I just read. You see it for what it is and what he said.
Right.
But like you have Tim Dwight saying, "Oh, he was never like this," and then you have Keyshawn Johnson saying, "Yeah, I saw this.
Well,
I saw this
Keyshawn
coming."
Johnson's a joke. Where has he been?
Oh, dude, I forgot who tweeted that. They're like,
This guy hasn't said anything for 20
right.
years.
Yeah. Where has he
the
been?
hell is Keyshawn?
Well,
been?
he's
Right,
been
he just
on
comes up out of
pregame
nowhere.
shows, but
Pregame?
like not for the last 2 years.
Yeah,
Right.
We're-
So
and
who
then
is he
now
right
it's
now?
just
No, so no, we're listening to Keyshawn Johnson.
well, because
no.
he played for him.
Oh,
that's
joy.
the only reason.
Shut up, Keyshawn.
Shut up, Keyshawn. Oh,
Why'd you
anything-
turn
do
that
you have
red?
anything to say?
I mean,
Are we not recording?
What?
Go ahead.
Red is for
oh, you're
recording.
fine. James,
been red.
I mean, he hit the nail on the head. You just can't put it in
Nope.
form. And at the end of the day, like the
Just-
NFL is the most diverse league in the world.
That's for damn sure.
Like, what are you doing? And you're sending them to your brother,
right?
and then you're also doing a whole bunch of other stuff that you shouldn't be doing. Don't get me wrong. And 658,000 other emails, whatever.
Right.
But
Just don't email like you're gonna get caught.
right.
Every time you're gonna get caught. There's always a paper trail.
But Antonio Brown called the Steelers debacle. They've been a mess.
Absolute mess.
Current
the Pittsburgh
mess.
Steelers.
Current mess.
And he also called the John Gruden thing, and then everybody called him.
So maybe
Crazy.
AB is not as crazy as we think he is.
Now, I mean, he might still be crazy, but
I don't know. The
he's
man's
maybe just
been
speaking
right.
the truth.
Right. He's been right a couple times now.
And he's under, Tom Brady's wing. And now
Right.
look,
And what did he do
Now
last
look,
week? Like
now look.
120 and 2.
Because he's
as
got
Gronk's
Tom.
out.
He
So
respects
you're
Tom.
about 42 now, right? Can you explain how Brady still has the zip on the ball when he's 62 or 65, somewhere in there?
Brady
Tom's
thing-
90.
things that have gotten better from Brady's draft photo. Everything. I mean, literally, go back and look at it like it's not the same person.
No,
He's a robot.
it's crazy.
His arm strength is better.
It's improving. I don't understand how it's getting better. That
What was it,
doesn't
like
happen.
tequila ice cream or something like
Yeah.
that he eats? Like
I'm gonna have to
whatever
do
it is. Yeah.
that. Oh, ice cream next time.
Did you say tequila ice cream?
Yeah.
We're done here.
Talk about that dude on tequila. Jeez. Super Bowl.
Oh, the
Avocado-
when he was,
sorry,
when he was on that yacht.
celebration.
Yeah, when he was on
Avocado
that yacht.
tequila,
Yeah,
not tequila
Ice
ice
cream?
cream? And also avocado ice cream. That's what he eats for dessert.
that's his.
It's not a dessert.
For
Yeah.
Tom Brady, it is.
Doesn't
Well,
eat
Giselle,
Bear-
but hey.
hey.
which has also gotten better since
Moral of
the
the
draft.
story
His
is
identity-
don't
his
email
identity got better since the
Yeah.
draft.
Yes.
stuff. I'm sorry, Stoy. I'm just
No,
in a mood. Let's these
good.
picks. I'm in a good
Say
mood.
It's good.
I'm in a good mood.
I mean, we are no bullshit Goon Squad.
That's very
That's
true.
Literally the name.
That's
of it.
literally the name
Yeah,
of
so
our
we
broadcast.
can
Yeah,
say
right. All right, go.
We'll all over
NFL start us, Stoy.
NFL. We only have. Oh, okay. Oh, you want to start with NFL?
Yep. You know college is the way to end it.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna lead this one off. You know what? I'm gonna guarantee the Falcons don't lose this week. Guarantee. We don't guarantee things,
Oh, bye
but this
week.
week, whoo!
Good one. Go ahead.
that?
Clap. Do the clap button for that. Was
I
good.
don't know which one it is.
Hey, there it is. It says applause.
The happiest week of the year.
Yep. We ain't gonna lose. Ha! Okay, now off to the Vikings.
Go ahead, Ryan.
This is essentially a toss-up.
Essentially, -1 is a toss-up.
Well,
literally
it's
flip a
essentially
coin.
a toss-up. Flip a coin. The Panthers have looked good. Sam Darnold coming to the Panthers from the Jets. He's a good quarterback. He just needed a team around him. And the way that the Vikings looked last week, I'm surprised they're favored in this game.
It's a point, so it's not really. It's
I mean,
literally
they're
Vegas. It's
still
flipping a
favored,
coin.
and
That's
they're-
essentially a
McCaffrey
pick 'em. You know.
But
No,
But-
he's out for a while.
But the
That's
home team
why.
essentially gets a half point-ish, right? We talked about this earlier. The home team is automatically basically a half-point favorite.
3. It's 3 in the NFL.
Oh, so it's even better.
It's not.
It's
That's
3. It's 3.
that's a
So,
lot.
so for it to go down to the Vikings being the favorite in this game,
It's a lot when you can't make field goals like
Like you can't kick.
Yeah.
the
That
NFL
Packers
kickers
game?
last
Like
week.
Yeah.
Jesus.
historically can't kick.
Oops.
yeah. So, I mean, I don't know what else you guys got to say about this. Like I said, this if the Vikings play like they did last week, this is going to get ugly for them fast.
The Panthers can't make a game ugly. They don't have.
The only-
I mean, they are the Vikings. So really, I look at it as Darnold. Does he show up? Does he do what he's been doing? He doesn't have
you see that?
Christian McCaffrey.
I'm going to interrupt this.
I feel like you guys
My
are
son's
missing,
got a new costume. Look at that.
I feel like you guys are
He's riding a fucking
missing
dinosaur.
something big here.
What's up?
Both these teams are getting two very important things back.
What?
Who are the Panthers getting back?
CMC's not back.
You don't think so?
And Cook doesn't matter. The other guys matched his numbers.
Now, Matt, I will say, like,
I mean,
Madison's matched his numbers, and he's definitely not Dalvin Cook, though. He's not that back.
Right.
He misses some holes. He's definitely not as good in pass pro.
You know
Dalvin Cook's a good pass pro.
who looked like him, not himself, or kind of himself? Was quarterback for the Vikings. I'm not
Kirk
going to say his
Cousins?
name because he cost me money by 6 yards. We won't speak his name.
Sir,
What?
McCaffrey is playing.
It says he's playing or he's practicing?
He's practicing. There's a high chance he's going to return to the game.
Yeah, well, it's Tuesday.
Mhm.
Let's let that hamstring play out for the week.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. And then you'll go live. Maybe we'll talk about it.
Okay, go ahead.
But if he's back, that's a
Mhm.
different game.
That's an asterisk.
Yeah.
Game.
Right.
No McCaffrey. I'll be on the Vikings.
McCaffrey comes
I'm on the
back.
Panthers.
Ooh, yeah, right?
So you
Also,
have faith in him
Cousins
not
and
to get hurt
Zimmer
again?
Kind of made up at the end of the game.
Yeah,
That was the big story.
that
I
was
saw.
huge.
They almost hugged. And
He gave him the "you like that"
Yeah.
and kind of got him in the chest. But it was good to see a little bit of fire in Kirk Cousins and coming at Zimmer because they have just been under fire all year. They've been on the hot seat. Zimmer should be in the hot seat personally. His schemes, and he's just holding them back. I think they have too many weapons on their offense to not open it up a little bit.
but their defense has been good,
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
which is a turnaround from last year.
Yeah, in the first game because they did not look good against the Bengals.
Right.
And then lately, something's changed.
So we ready for picks?
I
Obviously not.
have no idea.
Because Vikings guy
waiting.
has to lead it off. We don't.
I
That's what's great.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
guys.
I'll go straight up. Money line Vikings, spread Vikings, total I'm going over.
You're next.
I mean, it's a pick 'em game.
Oh, it's such a pick-up game.
If
Hedge yourself.
McCaffrey plays, I feel like you got to lean Panthers. How healthy is he going to be? I'm going Vikings. Vikings under.
I like that under.
Vikings kick another game-winning field goal.
26.
Back-to-back weeks, the Vikings win on game-winning field goals instead of losing.
You guys will get a video of me just sprinting around my neighborhood with my shirt
If that
off.
happens. Yeah. Again, the McCaffrey thing, I think we'll put an asterisk on this one due to that. But I'm going to go. Ooh, this one's tough. Vikings. I mean, the spread's a pick 'em. So, I mean, obviously, whoever you're going to pick, you're going to pick Vikings. I'm also going under. They're not going to score that many points, either team. JMJ's going the opposite.
I'm going to go a little contrarian.
Panthers.
I think
Under.
Christian McCaffrey's going to play. And if he plays, it's a whole different game.
100%.
I think overall though the Vikings are a better team when the Vikings are playing good.
Agreed.
Yeah.
No, agreed.
Go ahead.
They are. Their defense is way better than the Panthers' defense.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down.
You get Christian McCaffrey, it's a whole different game.
I'm also just want to
but
lean,
it's
lean
also,
Vikings
right, flip
because
a coin.
Panthers are NFC South, so I really don't want them to win either.
That's
Vikings, as a Vikings fan, how refreshing was it to win on a game-winning field goal?
fair. I mean, the thing
It's
is,
been heartbroken so many times.
Brewers are up 1-0.
and we talked about this earlier, and I don't know if you've listened much, but the Vikings' old kickers that they cut are unreal this year.
Right.
Like
Well,
they get picked up and then they go
It's
off.
Cubs syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well, there's this thing coming out that the Zodiac Killer, Gary Posty, is a Vikings fan. So now they're calling it the Zodiac Curse.
Hey, that's funny. I'm interrupted and say that.
Who's our Cowboys
Freeman
fan
has a
here?
hit. I just want everyone to know. Freeman
Yes, Freddie. I needed that.
But it wasn't a bomb.
Freddie.
It was not a bomb.
Doesn't
And-
matter. I
and
needed
Morton's
Freddie to
not
get a hit.
getting my 6 strikeouts. He got 5.
I'm gonna.
We have a
wrap
Cowboys
this
fan,
scheduled
right? You?
Program.
Okay, go ahead. Next, Cowboys Pats. You can go.
Cowboys, Pats. Cowboys have been, I mean, honestly, as a Cowboys fan, the Cowboys have been unreal this year.
Oh, hold on. The line right now is sitting Cowboys -4.
Yep.
Totals at 50.5. Go ahead. Sorry.
That's a Cowboys win. As long as we don't have any, injuries, freak plays. The Patriots are what the Patriots are, and the Cowboys, as long as they continue to do what they've done, which is be solid on defense, not even great, turn the ball over a time or two, and just be elite on offense, which they've finally figured out. Running game,
Zeke.
passing game.
They finally figured out Zeke.
No, Zeke.
finally
Tony
started playing.
Pollard
Is a better running back.
is a better running back, but as soon as Zeke got 2 weeks of too many touches for Tony Pollard, you've seen Zeke of 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird how that works.
Weird how it works.
So, yeah, he finally got his shit together.
Tony Pollard runs the ball hard.
Right. I mean, that's,
Very hard.
besides Cleveland, not a better 1-2 punch in the NFL
Agreed.
right now.
Agreed.
Wait. Yeah, sure.
Sure, you just can't think of all the teams. There isn't.
No, I'm thinking. No, you're right.
And that's what the NFL's become, is
Giving
you
you?
take too big of a beating with one guy.
Right.
I mean,
Absolutely.
look at the,
Right.
Vikings, Cooks out, Panthers,
Oh, they-
CMC's out.
oh,
been
they
injured,
pulled him.
but
Hey, Hubbard, he gets some things done. Just the step below CMC
That's
is
fine. So I'm on the Cowboys.
Oh, great! They just scored.
Money line. I'm
2
on
more.
the Cowboys spread, and they're going to put up points, so I'm on the over.
Ooh, 50.
Patriots will find a way
Wait,
to
who?
score.
Oh, you're saying the
Mac Jones has been better every week.
That's
and
true.
Cowboys are going to put up points. Patriots are going to have to find a way to put up points. Cowboys will find a way to turn them over once or twice. They still win
'Cause
by 10 to
You
14.
mean Diggs is going to find a way to get a turnover once or twice?
Yep, you got
That dude is so good.
He's on fire.
just
right
a
now.
he's a ball hawk, but he's a former receiver.
Yeah, and James, we thought did you see? I think it was on Twitter where it was Trevon Diggs called Stephon crying when he was at Alabama because Saban switched him from receiver to defensive back, and he was like upset. And Stephon's like, "Just
I know you
man
figured
up,
it out. Right.
figure it out. You're gonna figure it out. You're
Trust
gonna be
in Nick
good."
Saban.
And now he's the
Boom.
best in the league right now.
Right.
Right.
Well, there's not even.
His-
That's well. I mean, you're saying better than Ramsey,
I'm saying he's playing better right now.
than Jalen.
Yeah, I'm not saying overall, long term, nothing. Just right now, statistically.
I mean, the ball's finding him.
Right. Diggs is just
He's in the zone.
Right.
I mean,
He's in
it's
the
an
zone.
interception zone.
His-
right
his
now.
interception
Like, he just-
against
At the end of the year, no,
Giants.
not a chance.
his interception against the Giants. We talked about
against
it.
the
He deked
what?
him. He deked him though. Like we
Giants are
talked about it.
Division
Like
III football team,
he
yeah.
kind of pulled off, and then he comes back closing
Division
speed
III,
and
yeah.
just says, "Okay."
I mean, they were playing like that.
All
right, so-
I'm gonna go
so-
next.
Yeah, I mean, you already wrote it down.
Yeah,
so go ahead.
I'm going exactly what Cole said. So, who's next?
Oh,
I don't.
cool.
I'm the Cowboys' offense is electric right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gotten into them. I don't know why all of a sudden they're good. But it's fun to watch. That offense is
It's fine.
fun.
Clicking.
Dak
see.
is
Yeah.
Dak is on some. We can say shit. Dak's
Yeah.
on some shit, and that offense is fun. And the defense is not that bad. But again, that offense, they're putting up points every week. They're putting points up, and they have
Oh, yeah.
a two-headed monster in
You're not
Zeke and Tony Pollard,
You're not wrong.
and Dak's just
Um,
throwing the ball over the place.
You're not wrong.
Weapons.
I said last week, ride with the Cowboys until the Cowboys do the Notre Dame. So I'm gonna go Cowboys, but I'm gonna take the under. I don't think the Patriots score as much. Not a lot of points get scored in New England a lot with Belichick, so I just don't see 51 points happening.
He's right.
You know, I got a news flash.
Oh,
Real quick, just on a comment
shoot.
you made there. You compared them to Notre Dame. That's
No.
So from last week, I said we ride. So he rode with Bama till the wheels fell off. He's rode
The
with
wheels
Notre
fell
Dame.
off.
Cowboys are my
Oh, you're right. Okay.
On my right
I was
till
going to
they
say
fall-
that's
wheels
why they
fall
cut
off.
Jalen Smith.
yeah right.
Go, Ryan.
Moneyline Cowboys, spread Cowboys. I'm going under on this as well. I mean, I think the Cowboys put up points. I think the Cowboys might put up,
They'll put up 30.
30
I don't
or
trust
20s,
Patriots putting at
but
20.
I agree with that.
That's a lot of points.
20's not that many points.
34-20.
That's what I'm thinking. 30. Yeah, exactly.
All right, we'll see.
Next
I
game,
don't hate it.
we don't have any.
Sunday
Go ahead, Story,
night
get us.
Football.
This game seems a little.
This one's gonna be wonky.
There you go,
I think this is a
boring.
word.
Yep.
Seahawks, Steelers.
Yep.
Steelers looked good last week, for the first time.
Wilson's
Ever.
out.
And Wilson's out.
Geno Smith.
Good old
Geno!
Um,
From the Jets.
Mountaineer pride.
There you
I
go,
mean,
West Virginia. That's he was a quarterback.
did.
West
He
Virginia.
did come in and play well.
He did.
He did.
Slinging it all over the yard.
Yeah, but
At the beginning of the year, if we look at this game at the beginning of the year and we see this as a Sunday night football game, we'd be excited to talk about this because
Well, no,
I
we're
think at the
not.
beginning of the year, those are two pretty darn good teams. But they just haven't.
What's the
Give us
quarterback? I mean, Seahawks quarterback's out, and
Yeah.
Roethlisberger's been old.
old. Last week looked good.
Old.
Yeah.
They also don't have Juju.
I mean, he looks how I
Juju's
feel.
out.
Juju's out.
Yeah, Juju's
He
out.
looks how I feel.
He's out the rest of the season. 4 months.
Juju?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? I don't even. I didn't
Shoulder?
look-
Shoulder.
Shoulder?
Yeah, he's got to have surgery.
He's done. Juju's done.
But Claypool
That's
had
a
a
problem.
week last week.
Because Juju's not there.
Right.
Claypool's
So,
not that bad though.
He's solid.
Yeah.
They still got some weapons. I like Harris.
Yeah, they have Najee.
Najee.
And
Najee.
the Seahawks
It's not-
defense
He
is
came-
not.
Najee
no.
came from the running back
Anything.
factory.
They don't look. Seahawks defense does not look good.
The running back, Alabama, the running back factory.
Yeah.
That's obscene. The running backs that college pumps out.
It's just the NFL factory. Let's be.
Yeah, everybody on that team. It's ridiculous.
You got college football. You got Alabama, the farm team.
Alabama farm team.
You have Georgia.
Now Georgia.
no,
because
well, the
Bama
Alabama
lost.
farm
Now
team.
They lost.
The Alabama farm team. That was good. That was good.
So yeah, Seahawks, Steelers at Steelers. 4.5, 42.5.
I don't
total.
like the Seahawks. Don't have Russ. I'm
I
not.
can't trust them.
Right, I'm not.
They
I'm
have
not,
to
I'm not
prove-
backing Geno Smith.
They're gonna have to prove that Geno's the answer to that before.
When has
I
Geno
can
ever been
ride
an
him.
answer to anything? He was terrible for the Jets.
He wasn't terrible.
What?
The
Geno
Jets
Smith?
are terrible.
The
Okay,
Jets.
fine.
The Jets
I guess,
are
sure.
terrible.
But he's got way more weapons with the Seahawks
Than he's
than
ever.
he ever had.
Ever.
before.
Yeah, but he's still Geno Smith.
Oh, I agree.
He reminds me of Jameis.
2 picks for sure.
Geno and Jameis remind me of the same thing.
For sure.
They like to throw
All right,
picks.
well, let's get into the picks on this one. I'll lead her off, I guess. The Giants have a bye too.
Nope, didn't want to talk about it. Go.
No, that's not. No,
I took it out.
no, you can't take it out. It's
It
your
already,
team.
it already got.
We have
I don't want
about
to talk about the Giants. Go. They don't have a team.
it. Will you type it back in, please?
Do not put the Giants back in there.
Without my keyboard.
There you go. Perfect.
No, we're talking about the Giants.
Go.
Talking about the Giants.
What are the
after.
picks?
We're talking about the Giants after this.
Oh, for the love of God, what are the picks?
We have to stick to our teams, even
Why?
if they're trash.
Even if they have 70% of
they're
their
just
Right,
hurt.
they don't even have a
They're just
team
hurt. That's all.
anymore.
They're still a team. No, they're
They don't
still
have a
the
te-
New York Giants.
Oh my God, Stoy. What are
I
your
don't know who your
picks?
quarterback is. yet.
Obscene.
Um,
Neither do we. So
Seahawks.
They're the little
let's talk about it.
Giants.
We don't even know how the
Seahawks,
game's gonna go.
Steelers. I'm gonna roll Steelers. Steelers. I'm gonna go over. Both defenses are not good. They're not good, and that's low
That's
total
low.
for the NFL.
Is that
I don't
one
care
of
if it's
the
Geno or
lowest?
not.
That game low just because of Geno, which doesn't make any sense because that just means that you didn't watch Geno last week.
Correct. They watched the pick. They probably looked at the stat line, saw a pick.
Right. But I mean, like, that's
Which
both
wasn't his
teams scoring 3 touchdowns. That's going to happen. I mean, I'll just go. Like, that's Steelers over all
Yeah.
day.
It's the lowest total of the weekend
Yeah.
by at least. Oh well, Houston Colts. But besides Houston and Colts, it's the lowest total of the weekend by at least 4 points.
Yeah.
It's like if Geno plays bad, the Steelers are going to score 35 then.
Would you say
Right.
Steelers what?
Steelers over.
James, you know what you want?
Nope.
He's typing it. Oh, we skipped it.
Doesn't know yet. I'm gonna stick with the Steelers on the money line as well. but I think this is going to be a lot closer of a game than what we're giving it credit for. I'm going Seahawks spread.
There we are. There we are.
and
There we are.
and I'm going over on that. That's too low.
That's way too low.
I spelled that wrong.
Spelled what wrong?
Would you spell Steelers wrong when you wrote Seahawks?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did what I
think
meant
he
to.
did.
No, I did what I meant to do.
Oh, you sure?
I'm gonna go Steelers money line. Seahawks spread over.
It's fair. It's fair.
Over. Yeah, over.
Do you want me to push this?
The
button?
NFL,
No,
the NFL
no,
under
that's
guy.
not a lock though.
No,
because
do you want me to push?
Because it's going to make me physically ill.
I want.
Anytime you go,
I want.
Watching that game might make you physically ill.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
he's
think.
not wrong there.
I mean,
All right, go. Let's go.
Probably won't be watching it.
Monday Night Football. What we got?
No, we're going to the Giants game.
Just a real quick.
Real quick update.
The Giants are
down
dead.
to-
They're playing the Rams.
Yeah.
Rams by 1 million.
Correct.
The line's 10.5. Over unders at 47.5.
I mean, it's a lot of points.
I'm gonna go Rams over. Next.
You said 47.5.
Yep.
You went over?
Yep. Come on. There's no reason to put the Giants don't have a team. I don't even know why we're talking about this.
I'm going Rams under.
Okay, go next.
Yeah, I'm Rams under as well.
Next.
47.5.
Yep.
Here's the only reason I go under, though, is because the
Giants
Rams
are
are going
gonna
to try
score.
to protect themselves from
Yeah,
becoming
it's
the Giants.
It's
Yeah,
Rams.
the
It's
Giants
Rams.
don't have a. I don't even know why we're talking about
It's
this.
Rams under.
Awesome.
And you took
So
it
Monday
over?
Night
Why
Football.
did you take over?
Monday Night Football. What we got?
Why are you taking over?
I don't even want to talk about it. That's why.
Just the over.
There's no team. The Giants don't have a team
So
still.
how do you think
how
they're
are
going to
you taking
score?
over?
I don't know. I don't even care. That's why. That's why. Because I didn't care. I'm trying to show I don't care. Let's talk about a game that
I
matters.
really hope he loses at the end. And then he has to wear a
Jesus.
tutu all
Is he
next
doing
season.
well at showing he doesn't care? Feels
don't know.
like he cares.
Does it feel like it?
I mean, do you get that worked up
I-
about stuff you don't care about?
No, you're right. You're right. He cares. He cares. After they have a win,
Ouch town
they come in
population.
and just
Yeah.
die. Monday Night Football. Wish we had that button. Chase.
For Monday Night
For page
Football.
2.
Chase, page 2. I need Monday Night Football. I need Sunday Night Football. I need College Game Day. I need buttons.
How do we not have game day?
Excuse me, what was that? Say it louder.
How do we not have game day?
I need Riley to go, yeah.
Okay, go.
I agree. Bills Titans. Bills look
I had him.
good.
I had him make it a hit. Go. Bills Titans.
So did I.
Josh Allen and the Bills look
Very
fantastic. Yep.
They go really good.
Fantastic.
The Titans finally started to look like the Titans because they started running the ball.
Yep. Give Derrick Henry the ball like you're supposed to. I don't know why they
let's go
weren't.
back. Hold on. 4.5 favored the Bills. Totals 54.
So Bills Titans. Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry has 510 yards rushing this year. He has 365 yards after contact, which also leads the league in rushing.
Because he's a
So he
freak.
leads,
The man's a freak.
he leads the league in rushing with just his after contact.
So
yards.
Derrick Henry is number 1 and number 2 in rushing. Nick Chubb is third with 340-ish yards of rushing.
He's a freak.
That's insane.
So I mean,
and he had a
Nick
bad
Chubb's
week.
pretty
What
good.
the week they lost, he actually had it wasn't
Like,
great.
nobody's even talked about him this year. He's kind of like Lamar Jackson. Nobody's really talked about him, and all of a
But the
sudden his
numbers are
numbers
there.
are actually better than what they've been in.
Oh,
years. But
They lost to a good Cardinals team
What?
to start the year, week 1. And week 1's
Yep.
always an outlier. And then they lost to a
where did Derrick Henry go to
bad
college?
Jets team.
Right.
That
You
was,
can't
but
lose
that's a
to the
fluke.
Jets.
You can't.
Where did Derrick Henry go to college? Oh, that's right. The running back factory. Alabama.
You had to look, wait. You had to look that up.
No,
No,
I was
that's a
waiting to
rhetorical
say
question.
it. That was like a rhetorical question.
No, I
didn't
just
have
didn't
to
know
look
if
that up.
you. I mean, you see the picture
You
of
should
him
look
and
it up.
Ingram
You
standing
can't.
together.
Yeah,
It always cracks
he's a
me up.
freak.
It's like,
He'd be so scary to
did you see the dude he took a picture with? This I think it was this last weekend. Was the kid that broke his rushing
right.
record? That's got one arm.
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
Oh yeah, that
And
was
that
cool.
dude is a beast
Yep.
as
That's
well.
cool. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that was
he's
a
a
cool picture.
big
I saw
dude.
that.
Derrick Henry's I don't.
He's a monster.
535 yards in one game. 6
I don't know how
touchdowns.
you do that. How do you not get tired? 535?
I mean,
Because
when
everybody
you're
else
just
is
jogging,
more
to the,
tired.
when you're
Well-
jogging to the end zone, it's
Is that like 535?
he did 5 jogs. That's all he did.
He had 20. He had 25. He had
It was
25
yogging.
rushes.
She was
He's
just
yogging.
boop, boop.
Yogging. That was funny.
I
He
mean,
had 25 rushes. He was averaging over 21 yards a carry.
Yeah.
just quit if you're other team. However, Josh Allen, playing lights out
So good.
right now. Really, really hot. Titans aren't as hot playing at Tennessee though. What are you thinking here?
I'm gonna give you.
Cole?
I'll shoot some stats.
You got
first.
stats?
Always. 'Cause
No,
I'm a
that
stat-
stat's not. Always.
85% of the time, like, I'm coming at you with stats.
Yeah.
90%. Come at me.
Like
Bills.
60.
Dramatic. Bills are 13-3 against the spread in the last 16 games. 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 road games. And the over is 10-4 in the Titans' last 14 games. I know what I like.
Is this one of the highest totals of the week? It's got to be close.
At 54?
Yeah. It definitely is on our picks
The only one that's higher is Chiefs against the Washington football team.
because
But yes,
Chiefs
it's
don't
the
have
second
defense.
highest total. Because the Chiefs don't have a freaking defense.
Hey, you
And they
corrected
still-
yourself.
And they still score.
Right. So I think that over might hit too, but go ahead.
Okay.
That's what we're sitting at right now. I know what I want.
No, I mean, Cole lit this one off, so he has to pick first.
Yeah,
Go
no,
ahead.
that's fine. I'll take the Bills. They're the most complete team in the NFL right now.
Yep.
It's not really that close in my opinion. AFC, it's not close. NFC, I like the Cowboys right now, and you can't throw Tampa out just because
Tom Brady.
obvious reasons, but
Right.
he'll remain unnamed.
The GOAT, TB12.
Take Bills. That's a
tough.
lot of points,
That's
though.
That's tough.
Let the Bills put points up.
Here's the real
The
question.
Titans don't.
Are the Titans
And
going to
they
stop
run the
them?
ball.
Are A.J. Brown and Julio Jones going to play?
Well, no, Julio's not. Okay,
Julio
so let's talk about Julio for a little bit. Him getting traded, I was upset at first. And now it's like, dude doesn't play. I thought last year when we sat him for the whole season was because save him.
Right. No.
No, he's old and getting hurt.
Mm-hmm.
No, he won't play.
So,
A.J. Brown's not giving me points. I promise you that on fantasy.
right. I mean, the Titans aren't stopping the Bills, and the Bills are solid enough that they're not going to let their D-line solid enough. They're not going to let Henry just run him over. Henry will have a Henry day, but if they can't throw the ball, they can't keep up. So I'll take the under Bills.
I like that. You make that times 2, please?
I'm trying to see.
I don't care. Times 2, please?
I can't see anything about if this dude's playing or not. You said Bills what?
Julio? I'll look.
They went Bills under.
A.J. Brown. I can't see anything if he's playing.
Oh, Brown's playing.
A.J.'s playing.
Yeah, AJ is playing. He played.
He played last week.
Go
I just
ahead,
didn't know
Ryan.
if he got hurt again because he's kind of been in that same.
because he's been in that same.
I'm going to follow suit with the money line spread. I'm going Bills spread, but I think I'm going to go over on this one. The Bills are just scoring so much right now, and
So the Titans also are going to have to score. They're not going to. Yeah, they're going to score some points.
right. And the Titans are. I mean, their last what? Let's pull this up quick.
I'm going
37, 24, 25, 33. They're scoring.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go Bills over.
Yeah.
Also,
I can't argue with that.
the Titans are. They're not going to. I mean, they're
54
going to score
is
points
just-
here. It's just right. It's a lot of points, but I think we're going to see a lot of points
Right.
because the Bills are legit.
I just don't. I don't see 54. I don't. I mean, you're talking about like 30-24.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
Mhm.
The Bills are putting points
Gosh,
up.
When you say that, it makes me want to change my
Right. The Bills are putting
After I said
points
that, I was
up.
like, wait.
Hello, the Bills are
That's not that
scoring.
much.
But I don't.
The Bills are scoring in the 30s. Are the Titans
Right.
scoring in the 20s?
Yes, he just told us numbers, and numbers don't lie.
Do we need to change our mind?
No, we can't do that. College football, week 7.
That's
James is
still
gotta
the
get-
wrong noise. You
You
do
about-
it every week.
Every week.
I'm not going to lie. You about did that to me earlier with the Cowboys-Patriots game when you said it's going to be like
No,
30,
but
34,
I
and I'm
still
like,
don't. I still don't see it.
What does your gut
the
say?
Titans? My gut says it's going under.
Right
because
there, so
the
take what your
Titans
gut
are
says.
going to try to run the ball hard.
Right.
So will the Bills. They'll test them a couple of times, but it's going to be one of those early lows
Right.
that I don't know if they'll have enough time to get up to 54 later.
Don't run cover one and drop your linebacker.
Yeah. I mean, are the Titans as bad as the Chiefs on defense?
No.
Absolutely not.
Nobody's as
Not
bad as
even
the Chiefs
close.
on
Is there-
defense.
They're
The
what are
Chiefs'
they at,
defense
like 5.5 yards per play instead of 7.1
Yeah.
or whatever
Yeah.
it is. Yeah,
Historically high. Get the hell out of here with that.
So
Auburn, Arkansas. The War Eagles versus the Razorbacks.
College football.
The GoonSquad!
Now I got to say it
Let's
again.
go.
Right? Auburn versus Arkansas. -3.5. Arkansas. Total sitting at 53.5. game is in Razorback country.
How's Auburn been looking? I really haven't followed them.
Auburn looks as
they're
good
a
as
bubble.
Bo Nix
They're a bubble.
looks.
They're a bubble 25 team.
Right. They go as far as Bo Nix.
Bo
Bo
Nix
Nix
is a
again.
he's a
Right.
bubble.
He's a bubble quarterback.
He's a bubble
Why isn't
quarterback.
their running game better though?
Because they put all their faith in Bo Nix.
They don't
Well, that's
run
fine.
it.
Does that just mean they're just not handing him the ball enough?
No, because they, for some odd reason, they love Bo Nix. And
But they're average.
yeah, very average.
They're just
Mhm.
an average squad
They're an average team.
who will probably upset Bama.
That's
I mean, they already
later
had their
here.
upset.
Who?
I mean,
Auburn?
Bama.
Oh, I was like, Auburn? No,
Oh,
nothing.
Bama
Bama
had
already
their-
had their
we can keep-
upset.
Bama
They
had their
won't lose
game.
another game now.
Yeah, but hey, think about this. Auburn upsetting Bama. Bama misses the playoffs for the first time.
yeah, okay.
Hallelujah.
We can-
Oh,
In what?
so awesome.
In no universe would that happen.
No, but hey,
Nick Saban would
it
be.
might. It just
No.
might,
We
though.
can also.
It just might though.
It just might, though.
I mean,
Oh,
Auburn.
I'd be so happy.
Auburn's an average team, but their losses are to very, very good.
Do you trust Bo Nix?
No, but their losses are to Georgia and Penn State, so we can't.
Right.
They're average. That they just can't beat those top tier teams.
In Arkansas right now, it's still
But they beat Georgia State by
still
10.
in my head. Arkansas is a top tier team.
Oh yeah, Auburn's not good.
Oh,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the teams that they've lost to are top tier teams. They're just like we said, a bubble 25 team, but they're not a top tier team. Arkansas, however, I still think is a top 10 team.
Auburn.
Or Arkansas, sorry. Arkansas is a top 10 team.
Kansas.
The only thing I can say about Auburn is they kept that first half close in that Georgia game. I was expecting them to get blown out, like we all did, because I went heavy. Georgia first quarter, Georgia first half, Georgia third quarter, Georgia fourth quarter. I took the house, and it didn't go that well. They
The
showed
house won.
right, which it always does. Auburn showed some fight in that first half, but then Georgia became Georgia. So, is Arkansas going to blow Auburn out? Probably not. But I think Arkansas is a better football team than Auburn. So I know my picks.
Well, let's hear them.
I'm going to go Arkansas.
Wait. Stoy, you got anything in this? Or are you just letting us roll?
I'm just letting you roll.
He knows colleges are happy place.
He has no feeling for that game.
I have no feeling.
I'm going to go Arkansas money line over.
Did Tim Anderson get a hit yet, Stoy?
No. The game's over. He went 0 for 4.
Hey, I just want you guys to know. Actually, I will say something a little bit. I don't know what you just said there because I wasn't paying attention.
He said that Tim Anderson get a hit. No, the game's over. He doesn't have a hit because I also took
not
Tim Anderson.
funny, Cole.
Are we
Said
not
yeah.
going to talk about college football here?
No, what I'm adding a little
Story
color.
is-
Let me get a little color to this. I'm trying to. JT Daniels was hurt last week.
Georgia.
He didn't play.
That's correct.
So
Georgia wins
Yeah,
by
they-
24.
they still win.
Without
They're
their-
back.
without their
Stetson's
starting
been just
quarterback.
as good. Georgia
Just
doesn't.
saying.
They don't need JT.
Defense
They're
and running
Georgia.
game, baby.
I mean,
Their
no, they
defense.
don't need him. I'm just saying.
That
though,
Georgia defense.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
though,
it's my
is-
favorite.
Is
It's so scary.
Georgia might win a game by 24 running a Wildcat all game just because their defense
Their
is that
defense.
good.
Yeah.
I agree. But is that saying Auburn is that good, or is their defense? Did they get help because of JT being hurt? That's what I'm just throwing it out there.
The
Why you
man's
make
got
your
a
picks?
point.
Why you make your picks? I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm going Arkansas
That over was
spread.
going to hit if JT wasn't hurt.
Arkansas money line. Arkansas spread. I hate the 3.5. The 3.5 is making me
That's a
say what?
number.
It's that key number.
It's a key number.
So Vegas is saying that this game is going to be a little bit of a shootout, and it's going to be within 3 points. But I like Arkansas.
So what you're telling me is you're
But you start to follow the money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
follow money.
I like Arkansas. I like
Rhino
Yeah, I like those exact
The
same
white rhino?
picks. I like
because we have a black rhino.
I like Arkansas over. Arkansas again is one of those higher tier teams compared to who Auburn is actually playing good right now.
correct. That's
Yeah,
why this
it's-
line makes no. It's weird.
No, it's weird.
It's weird.
It's
It's weird.
It's gift wrapped. It feels like for
Right.
an Arkansas.
It's not
weird.
It's weird.
I don't have much to add to that just because it seems too obvious, which the games obviously that we hate because it can't be too obvious, right?
Right.
But it feels too obvious, and that's where I'm going.
There's something about it. You said the Nebraska Michigan line was wonky last week, and
What happened?
Nebraska had a chance to win,
Correct.
and it was weird.
This line's
Was it,
wonky.
wasn't it at 3.5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that weird
Yeah.
number.
And then
wonky.
guess what other game was the wonkiest game all
Cole, did
year.
you take over under?
Over.
Guess what the wonkiest game all year was, and it was at -3.5.
Iowa State.
Yep.
Iowa.
Iowa State was -3.5.
I'm gonna go
that
Arkansas.
number.
Arkansas, and I really wish I could goon lock this thing, but I can't. I'm going under because Arkansas is gonna score 35. I don't see Auburn scoring 18
To Stoy's point here,
because the
Against-
defense.
because I'm mad I didn't
They're
take the
playing
under too.
Arkansas. Arkansas just gave up 42 to 52 to Ole Miss.
Yeah, but Ole Miss is good.
Almost offense.
So, but look.
Auburn's
Look.
offense.
I'll
ahead.
give you stats because that's what I do. You said 60% of the
You want
time.
stat
Yeah,
man?
yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
60%. Oh.
Well, you know,
So-
you're betting.
Sex Panther, 60% of the time, all the time.
The under is 8-1 in Auburn's last 9 road games,
Let's go. Braves just tied it up.
Of which
Sorry,
they
my bad.
didn't play Arkansas.
which they didn't play Arkansas. You're right. Arkansas also is 4-0 against the spread in the last 4 home games. The favorite is 7-1 against the spread in the last 8 meetings between Auburn and Arkansas.
Woo pig, bud. Woo pig.
Yeah. So I think I like what we did. So next game up, we'll go Oklahoma State, Texas. I mean, Texas lost in a
You, buddy.
heartbreaker.
That's you, buddy.
They lost in a
It was
heartbreaker.
not even a heart. It's a debacle. Heartbreaker. My ass.
It was a meltdown.
What? That
How
was
about
a.
the
I
last
just don't
play?
understand.
How do you
Right.
be
Like,
up
how
that-
do you let a run? It was a stretch run. Stretch run.
Can we get history of college football games that ended with 7 seconds or less on a 33-yard touchdown run?
Run. On a run.
on a
Texas-
run.
On a run.
Texas-
Everyone
A
knows
run.
they're playing to run the ball to kick the field goal.
Right.
To get to the
Everybody.
left
Right.
hash.
And
Except
Texas is the
for-
better football team.
I mean, Texas's defense clearly didn't know that because
I mean, they might as well have escorted him into the end zone.
I thought they were. I
There
thought
was
they were
nobody
doing
even
that.
chasing
Hey,
after him. Really.
wow, what game was it? It was an NFL. They pulled him into the end zone because
Right.
they wanted more time. That's almost what it looked like.
He ran the
just said,
ball
"Go ahead,
into the
score."
end zone.
From 33 yards away. with
Correct.
7
It was a
seconds
run
left.
with 7.
You play one thing. They're not throwing it.
Freaking seconds.
They're not throwing
I
it.
wanted to say that.
I got you.
So
I
bad.
got you.
That was like I don't understand. I'm watching it at my house. I'm just like, what?
Nope.
It was a run. He ran it.
Yeah, that was.
How do you let him run to the end zone like that with 7 seconds left?
I mean, here's the thing, though.
And
is
ruin
I-
my bets.
You go
Ruined
from
everything.
watching, you go from watching that Arkansas Ole Miss game, and you flip over,
Right
and
to
then
that.
you watch that, and you're
Right.
like, it can't get any crazier. It can't get any
Nope.
crazier. And then you,
Crazier.
right?
Crazier.
It's like,
I still like Texas.
Yeah.
So did I say the line? No. Line -5.5. Texas totals 60.5, which makes sense because Texas plays no damn defense.
It's a Big 12 game. Big 12 doesn't play defense.
They play no
Texas
defense.
best offense in the Big 12. Oklahoma State best defense in the Big 12.
Mm-hmm. And also, Oklahoma State is ranked higher than Texas.
Well, it's because they haven't
Yeah, but
lost.
Oklahoma State is suspect. They
Mhm.
beat Boise
Good
State.
word. That's a good word.
They beat Boise State by 1. They beat
Who had a
Tulsa
great
by
win last weekend.
who beat
Boise State defender,
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. That's fair.
I'm gonna
That's
throw a
fair.
quick
I,
stat in.
I like BYU, but they beat Tulsa by 5.
Yeah, but they beat K-State by 11 and Baylor by 10.
K
And
State
gave up
stinks.
60 yards.
Say that
rushing
again?
in both of those games.
K-State stinks.
Yeah, but they gave
Sorry,
up,
Jake
no,
Rubley,
no,
but
no.
K-State
They
stinks.
gave up how many rushing yards in those games?
60 yards per
I've seen
game
those
in those games.
I've seen those TikToks, James. K State stinks.
But, James, I need your stat because I got a stat, but your stat.
No, I don't have a stat. I'm just going to talk the numbers. The juice is on Oklahoma State plus 5.5, -112, a little bit of juice. And it's on the over, obviously, because Texas plays no freaking defense.
Right.
You guys,
That's what I'm saying.
Oklahoma State beat Baylor by 10, and their quarterback threw 3 picks.
Their defense, number 1 defense, number 1 offense.
Yeah.
Do you think Texas's defense or offense is better than Oklahoma State's defense? I
do.
agree with you. I
Because
think
B. John Robinson.
I like Texas all the way.
Right.
He's a
That's
dog.
why this is why a 25 is favored over a 12, because Texas is playing better football right now, and Oklahoma State's up there because of what? They haven't lost.
Right.
That's it.
100%.
But Texas is playing better football,
And it's at Texas.
and it's in Texas after it's lost.
Can
And
they,
it's
So they're going to be pissed off.
they're either going to be pissed off or do they have the emotional energy left?
Yeah, but it's an early game, so you don't have to wait all day. They're ready to
No,
go.
they're ready.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Oh,
These
that's
Longhorns
different.
are ready.
It's the noon game.
Steve Sarkisian is going to have these boys ready.
Yeah, just like he had my Falcons ready. Great.
All right.
I know what I like.
Oklahoma State, real quick, stat of the day, has not scored a point in the third quarter in 5 games. So
That's the whole
that
damn
go-
season.
So you're
That-
going
that's
under.
the whole season.
We're gonna go
that
under
tells
points
me
third quarter.
They make no
Adjustments.
adjustments at
right.
halftime.
Right.
No,
Now-
they wait till the fourth quarter. Stupid.
Explain that to me.
That don't make
How
no
are
damn
you
sense.
5-0? You've got 1 or 2 decent wins, and you haven't scored a point
In the third.
in the third quarter. Not one.
Ooh. Well, one, that means you at least have a really good defense.
In 2 of those 5 games, they didn't score a point in the second half. So whatever the score is at halftime,
That's it. That's
it's
the
a
game.
Texas second half game.
Wow.
Well, we know what
Those
Texas
are-
does in the second
those are-
half.
So
though.
I don't. I mean,
I'm very glad. I'm very
I
glad that
should
you
have saved
hyped
that
that stat
for
up.
after,
Oh.
but I
I'm
feel
glad
like
you hyped that stat
that
up.
was my
That's
stat
legit.
of the
See
week.
that face? That face is a
because it's going to make me physically ill.
That's what that is. That's,
I don't. Texas money line, Oklahoma State spread over. I'm done.
He just hedged himself.
I don't.
He just hedged himself.
Because
That's
Texas
what
makes
that
me
was.
nervous.
That's what it
Texas makes me nervous after what they did and what they do all the time. They make me nervous, but they should win this game. They should win by a touchdown, but they don't play any freaking defense. They
That's-
play no defense.
That's fair.
They play no defense.
Over
Every week we see this. They play no defense.
What's Oklahoma State going to do to get 30 points?
Texas doesn't play defense.
Yeah, but Oklahoma State hasn't scored 30 points maybe one game all season.
I understand that, but Texas plays no defense. None.
Oklahoma State does.
You're not wrong. One game all season.
God, that's tough.
Oklahoma State. Okay, let's be honest. Oklahoma State plays defense against Missouri State, Tulsa, Boise State, Kansas State, and Baylor.
What good team have they played?
None of those are Texas.
What good team have they played?
None of those are even.
What good
close
team
to
have they
Texas.
played?
Baylor, they're 4-1.
Yeah, but are they going to give up 50 to Texas?
No, not that defense. Not giving up 50 to Texas.
They'll give up 35 to Texas.
This is a Big 12 game, right?
I get it.
They play no defense in the Big 12, especially Texas. They play. It drives me. I watch these
Oklahoma
guys.
State
Cole.
does.
They play no defense. It drives me nuts watching them because they play no defense. 33-yard run. 7 seconds left. There were 7 seconds left.
Is there any money on the?
So you're
total?
like
what's over under money?
40,
Where's that
60
at?
and a half
No, but like
on the over.
it's on
Minus
it's
one.
on the over.
Minus 112 on the over. Minus 108 on the under.
I'm going.
Go.
I'm going Texas, under.
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 Whoa! Oh, wow!
Texas is coming in, and they're going to play a little bit of defense and only give up 27 points this week. 33-27. Under.
My Longhorns don't play
60.
defense.
See,
Go.
that's how you do math.
Go. Shut up, man.
That's what I do.
So listen to me, Cole.
Goddamn.
I'm going to introduce you to Black Afghan, and we'll see if you can do some math after that. Go.
You can't do math without it. I'm gonna do Texas, OK State, and I'm also taking the under. Defensive guy, I'm going to follow the defense. Oklahoma State's defense is going to hold Texas to about 20, 27, 30, and they don't have the firepower that Texas does. So where are the points?
These are my favorite games because there's discrepancy in our picks. So I love these games because it makes for a fun weekend of us texting each other and getting on each other.
I ain't texting you hoes, nothing.
No, because you're going to be
I
at my
ain't
house.
texting you hoes.
You're going to be at my house.
You know what I like about
You're not
this
texting
game?
me 'cause we're
James
gonna be at my
actually
house.
cares
It's
about
Dowling week.
Going to be at my house.
Dowling
So
week.
let's go moneyline Texas, spread Texas. I'm going over as well. Texas is going to put up 40.
I only assume we're picking that game last, James.
What game?
The Dowling Valley game.
We could talk about that a little bit.
Do you got lines on that one?
Yeah, I do. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Man, I went 4 years putting lines on high school girls basketball games when my sister played, so don't tell me there's not a line there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just because she's
Game of
good. It was an easy pick.
I'm gonna air.
Degenerates.
Yeah.
I'm gonna air quote here. Game of the week.
Only because it's the 1 versus 11.
No, because it's 1A, 1B. They're they're in their own echelon again.
Yeah, but also it's 1 versus 11.
Versus 11. Georgia is 23.5-point favorites
Ooh, that's a lot of points.
Over the 11th ranked
over
team
the
in country.
11th ranked team in the country. Totals at 44.5.
Georgia? Wait, hey, hold on. How's the total of 44.5 and their favorite 23.5?
Exactly. So what Vegas is saying is what? Georgia's going to win this game 30 or 40 to
34
nothing.
to 10.
Right.
Georgia does
What
not.
did they just do last week?
Right.
34 to 10.
Right.
44.
Georgia's going to get up by a lot, and they're going to stop playing, and then Kentucky's not going to score.
Has anybody
Is
watched
JT
Kentucky
Daniels
play?
back?
No.
Mm-mm.
Can't say I have.
Okay.
Have you? Please give us some
So,
lightness.
like, here's my thing: is like Kentucky, Oklahoma
state
State, 11-12.
Hiding it.
Are those
Don't
two
look
the
at me.
same? Are
Say that
Kentucky
again?
and Oklahoma
Sorry.
State the same team?
No.
No.
Maybe a little bit, but no.
I mean, you think Oklahoma State's better?
No, because Kentucky puts more points up.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, to me, they're kind of the.
Yeah, you can
they're
interchange them.
scrappy.
Yeah, scrappy. But this is
Right.
Georgia.
Right. So are you going to scrap out 10 points?
Against Georgia? Well, yeah, if you do what Auburn did in the first half,
But you're on the road.
come out firing.
At Georgia.
You're at Georgia. No, I think this game's going to be I know what I want.
Could it be 37-0 again?
Right.
So
Georgia's
Get to
gonna-
Arkansas?
Only reason Georgia doesn't overlook this game is because Kentucky's undefeated.
Right.
So it's fine. It's on their radar.
Mm-hmm.
Who do they have next week?
That's a great question. Let's look the F up.
Georgia, Florida.
Oh, that's a big one.
In the swamp.
In the swamp.
On.
So you're going to tell me this is a look?
Gotta be you
Just
gotta
look
be,
ahead.
Just
You're going to say look ahead.
just a little bit. Just maybe first quarter. Like
That's
you
enough.
you
It
give
might
up
be
like
enough.
a 50-yard touchdown
Might be
because
enough.
you just weren't focused.
Is JT playing?
That's what I was asking. Is JT back this week?
Sorry, I was watching.
Guys, that doesn't
the
matter.
Braves.
Stop it.
The Braves.
Right.
The
He's
Braves.
right. It doesn't
They're
matter.
going to score 31 or 34 points
With
regardless of the
JT.
quarterback.
JT does not give.
The
I don't think
question
JT
is, are they
Daniels
giving
gives
up-
Georgia that many points because their team, overall, that team's so damn good. And JT Daniels is not like light years above their backup quarterback.
He's the same.
Right. He's not like, it's not that big of a drastic change between those two quarterbacks.
They've
So
actually,
he's not going to add that many different points to the spread, I don't think, because he's not that much better than the backup.
They've now played like
Okay.
equal amount of
They
time
actually
for
have.
the
Right.
season.
I was just
and his stats.
I was just rolling
the
that up.
backup stats are
The
better.
backups.
8-2
he's-
versus 5.
He's going to make his
same yards.
fourth start.
Right.
So
This
he's
isn't like
he's
this
the
isn't like a
starter now.
right.
In my mind, he's a
He
starter.
knows
so
what he's
that's fine.
doing. It's the
Never
same
mind.
thing.
You're right.
They're
You're right.
interchangeable.
You're right.
It's the same Georgia team with JT. It's the same Georgia team with the backup.
Right.
We don't even know his name, but it's the same team.
It's Stenson.
Ben
I'm
Stinson or
going. I'm going Georgia.
Shishini?
Are you,
Swanson?
so
Swinson.
you just get to go
Sa-
first all the
Samson?
time.
Jackson.
It's
Yep.
college. It's
Yep.
college.
Georgia.
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 Under.
Under.
Georgia's going to win 37-0 again,
Mm-hmm.
just like they did against
They're going to
Arkansas.
blow them out, and then they're going to get ready for next week Florida's game. They're not even going to. I don't think they're going to leave a
That's-
doubt. They're going to be like, all right, let's get this over with. Let's get ready for next week.
Hey, can we rest of us make our picks?
No, that's the most
know how I feel about
impressive
college
Georgia
football.
win, though, right?
Georgia.
The Georgia Arkansas, what they did to that Arkansas offense.
Absolutely.
The Arkansas what?
What Georgia's defense
Arkansas
did to
didn't
that.
have an offense that game. There was no offense.
And then
It was
they
just
turned around and
Georgia
scored
practice. They had a practice against Arkansas's ones or twos.
was-
It didn't even matter.
It,
Right.
it,
It didn't matter. Georgia practice.
it looked like 7-on-7.
Right.
Go 7-on-7, by the way.
Right. So then Georgia came next week, right, against Auburn, and then they just let them put 10 points up, right?
And said,
Was that a Bo Nix 10?
It was just I feel like one of
Do we
those
trust
it was
Bo
a
Nix?
long run in
Actually,
that touchdown.
No, it
That
was
one
a
touchdown.
6-yard,
Right.
6-yard touchdown run. First touchdown run they've given up this year. First red zone points.
Yep.
Or touchdown they've given up.
Yep.
to Bo.
So now like they're super offended and Kentucky's just not going more than
They're
10
going to say,
yards.
"Forget this game. Let's end this now. We're going to go up 30, put our twos in. Let's get ready for Florida."
World's
That's what I'm
largest
thinking happened.
Cocktail party is a distraction. They give up 13.
I don't see it.
Don't cover.
So you're going Georgia,
Give me Georgia,
Kentucky,
the scrappy cats.
and you're going to say over.
Say under.
He's going to say over.
Say over.
He's going to say over. He has to, right? Because he said 13, 30, what, 14? That's
Yeah, but-
44.
Oh, they're scrappy. We're going under.
Go Ryan or Stoy.
Ryan?
James is trying to figure out how wrong.
Money lines.
trying to do
Money lines easy, Georgia.
We're just going to go money line lock, right, Stoy? No,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
duh.
yeah.
Money line's a lock for
It's
sure.
not a-
Money line's
It's not a
Georgia.
thing.
He's going to go with
I'm
Cole.
going Georgia.
Yep.
I'm going Georgia. No,
Okay.
Georgia spread.
Don't look at me like
He
that.
said 37.
You don't look at me like that.
I didn't change his mind at all with the scrappy cats comment.
He's going to go over.
I'm going over.
Yep. There it is. I knew he was going to do something different when we were doing because he had a look on his face. And I know when Ryan has those looks on his face. I knew he was going to do something different. And that's what it was.
Because they're
So
going
I need
do
to play
like a
poker
30
with Ryan.
Mhm.
Okay.
He's got a face. I know that.
Don't. No, he has a lot of giveaways. That'd be a terrible idea.
I know that. Go.
For him.
For him.
Stoy, you're up.
I'm a great poker
Obviously,
player.
Georgia's a lock. I'm going to Kentucky on the spread mainly for this reason we just talked. Two reasons. One, they're going to put their twos in and coast, and they're going to give up a couple points.
You both are seeing a backdoor cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Backdoor cover.
I don't hate it.
Kentucky's not going to stop.
Georgia
over
is.
over because of that reason.
That's what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kentucky,
over because of the same exact
Kentucky
reason
has
they
to
won't
try
stop.
and prove they belong at 11 in this game. Georgia has nothing to prove because they're just going to kick the shit out of them.
They're so good.
Georgia gets
that's
up
what
to
it is.
28-0,
And they're going to stop.
They're gonna stop
Kentucky
because
puts
they're
up
gonna
10 or
they don't
On the
wanna be
twos.
going
It's like,
into
oh,
next
we
week.
didn't get completely killed.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing that I think or I could see is, okay, Georgia gets up 28-0 or whatever. Kentucky scores maybe once or twice, and then Georgia's like, you know what? Let's score again.
That's not Georgia's. Georgia doesn't have the air game. Like they're not gonna. They're just gonna continue to
You run the
grind.
ball.
Kentucky
with
will
their twos.
continue to grind.
Big parlay time.
Oh yeah, it is.
Go.
That's what's gonna happen. All right. Well,
Our
yes.
picks. Good picks, guys.
I don't know if you listened to the last guest, or what we do every week. We do a big parlay, $20. So you owe me $5.
I'm going to get some wine real quick.
And what we do is get some wine, that red wine,
Need some red wine?
red wine. So what we do every week is we go to FanDuel
Yep.
and we look up and do a big parlay. And what happens
Gotta
is
love a big parlay.
what happens when we hit it, because we haven't yet, but when we hit this big parlay is half it goes into our donation fund, and then we donate it out at the end of the year. We all decide on that, and then the other half goes back to making the podcast even better.
Beautiful.
So, let's get to looking at some of these. I hate when it goes featured. Like, this is the dumbest. Just
Yeah.
Get off featured. Oh, they
Pull
won't
it
let
up
us do
on
App
here.
State. Oh, App State started. That sucks. Because I would have took App State money.
I already took them.
No, I did. I'm saying in our big parlay.
What was that line?
What?
Or were you just taking a money line?
Took
They're
a money
probably
line. They were
dirty,
5.5,
so you're gonna have to
I
go wine
think.
glass.
It's at
Unless you
the Raging Cajun.
what?
A game is at the Raging Cajun.
I know. That's why I took App State money line.
You just think they're better. Same record, right? 4-1, 4-1.
Yeah, offense is better.
Louisiana-
But anyways, it doesn't matter. 'cause we
Louisiana
can't-
Lafayette's only loss is to Texas.
Yeah, but they don't score a ton.
That's fine. I just agree to disagree.
But it's
It's
also
not part of our
Tuesday night game.
parlay.
Who
so
gives a shit? Yeah,
that-
right. But
it's
I like
fine.
how we're just talking about the game
It's
that
on Tuesday.
we
I mean,
literally
it's going-
can't do.
it's
It's a
going
Tuesday
on.
night game. It's right now. What's the score?
So
I
what are,
told you Tim Anderson might still try to get a hit.
Wait,
this year.
he's
let's
still.
go.
Did
What
you
are
hear
our-
that? Wait. Did you hear that?
that?
Anderson just got a hit.
He went. He was.
He went
it was,
to bat-
it was downstairs.
It was downstairs. He finally got one. He connected.
So we got to do one of our locks. Do we do it on the
Oh, no, we got to
Arkansas?
start at the top.
I am. So
How are you starting at the top if it's Navy Memphis is the next game?
because
What
I'm
time's the
scrolling
App
through the
State
ones
game?
that we just
What
don't
App
like.
State game already started?
Fuck. I wanted to take up State.
Yeah, you should have took it.
Still live.
I can
Yeah,
get
it's
it live.
still live.
right?
You can get that live though. I don't know what the scores. What score?
No, it says
I
it doesn't
got-
start till 6:57.
Yeah, but you can't bet right now.
I got these. It's
closed
pulled up if you
right
want to
now.
scroll through that, or you can use this.
We'll just talk through it. I'm good.
Anybody like the Navy Memphis?
How many?
Oh,
How many
Stoy.
What?
Right now I need you to add in the Army and Wisconsin under in that parlay right now before it changes.
Army, Wisconsin.
Under. Put the under in there.
Where?
Oh,
What?
jeez.
When is it
It's
at?
got to be early in the morning.
Why would I put it in right now?
You were doing the parlay, right?
Yeah.
Take the Army and Wisconsin
But
under.
when I get there, I will. But why would we skip all of them? Army, Wisconsin.
Just
under.
I don't want to forget.
Okay, we won't. You will. All right.
Navy Memphis. I don't know anything about either of those teams. So besides that, it's an academy school with Navy, and
Service Academy unders, baby.
that's the only thing that I know.
Oh,
I can't
Jesus.
say I like that.
Listen to me.
Clemson over Syracuse.
I wrote that down right before I walked in here.
Army, Wisconsin.
What did I write down? What was that number I put?
I don't.
It looks
There's
like
a 4.
40
like
and a half.
40 and a half.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
that's
what's
what
the
it
under
looks
at right now? Because it started at 43 and a half. What's it at right now?
I don't.
It's already down another point. 39 and a half. It's going to keep coming down.
Do you like it at 39 and a half?
I like it up until 37 and a half under.
Do you like it at 20?
No,
It doesn't matter if we
'Cause
locked
I
it in
kinda
right
like
now
it at
because we still have so many picks.
I know,
That's the problem.
but just it might come down another damn point.
That game's going to be 9 to 6.
Hey, App State's back up.
5.5. Wow.
Do we
Yeah,
like?
5.5. I like App State money line.
Oh, we can go App State. Same game parlay, huh? Ooh, don't
Yeah.
mind if I do.
Hold on. Hey.
For this big one, let's
Money line it?
focus.
App State?
Yeah.
No, not tonight.
Okay, cool.
Don't,
Yeah,
don't throw it in
39
there.
and a
All
half.
right, let's pass on that. Pass. How about Clemson, Syracuse? You like Clemson straight up?
I mean, straight up, but that's I mean, if
I'm
we're
not
if we're
taking
looking
points.
for locks,
Yeah,
if we're looking for
a
locks, Clemson is a lock.
Marshall, North Texas. Anybody want to touch that one?
No.
I don't know enough.
Oregon.
Ah,
I don't know
you
about San Diego
jerk.
State. San Jose
Oregon's
State.
a lock.
Oregon's a lock.
I don't know those other two.
Arkansas. I mean, I think we all were locked on Arkansas. That's one of our goon locks.
Yeah.
Indiana,
Michigan
Michigan State.
Ooh.
I think Michigan State's a lock.
I agree. Michigan State's been.
I don't.
Nobody's talking about them.
I don't.
I love Michigan State.
Yeah, I think.
I was
what do you
I was
think,
very
Michigan
high
State,
on Michigan
Indiana?
State, especially when they played Miami.
He's trying to go same
That's
game
when
parlay?
that's when they proved to me. Okay,
'Cause
yeah,
he's
they're a
got
good team.
20
poor
minutes. You
man's
got 20
Iowa,
minutes.
honestly.
Yeah, they're a good team.
What's in 20 minutes?
The App State.
It already started. I can't do it.
Oh, so then what are you doing?
You said it doesn't kick for
it
20
doesn't.
minutes.
That's what it
didn't
said. It
start.
says, listen to me. Listen to me,
Do you
you
know we're on,
jerks.
Does say live.
we're on Central Time
Listen
here?
to me, you
It
jerks.
says live.
On here, it said 6:57 Central Time it started. And then all of a sudden, the game just started.
Because it was not a 6:57.
Okay. I made that up. I'm seeing
It was
stuff.
I was pretty sure it was 6 o'clock.
Probably a
I,
six.
I hope the
Probably
Braves lose by
27.
It was like
100.
6:07 is what it was. I think.
Yeah,
57. I'm not blind.
You just don't.
He doesn't care.
Anyways,
James, what do you think about
Michigan State, Indiana? Touch it, no touch it. You like it, you don't like
I'd
it.
take a Michigan State all day.
How many we taking? How many teams?
We can take 25 total tops,
What time's
but
that
we
game?
really usually get to
It's an 11
like
o'clock
if we-
Saturday
when we
game.
feel good. When we
Okay.
feel
Leave
good.
it alone.
I don't
Leave it
like
alone?
I don't like it either.
Michigan State?
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like
I'm
it.
jumping so hard on that. I'm
I'm
with you,
definitely
Ryan.
gonna
Ohio-
take it. I'm gonna take it by myself.
Ohio versus the Buffalo Bulls. Anybody?
I mean, Buffalo has looked good in games.
I agree.
Florida money line in there.
How's Ohio looked?
We're not
That's
featured.
that's what I thought.
Get
Good
off
answer.
featured.
I'm not in featured story.
How did you get
You guys are
already?
you
We're at
guys
the
are going
top.
game by game.
Yes, because
That's how we do it.
There's so many.
duh. So, are we doing Buffalo? Not Buffalo.
I don't know anything to
I
do
mean,
with
you got
Buffalo.
1 and 5 against 2 and 4. I think Buffalo looks better. And Buffalo's putting up points.
Do you like watching them?
No,
Can't do that.
When
but
have
I've
you
seen
Buffalo
like
play?
games and I've seen the way that they've played,
Okay.
and they look better.
I'm out. So
I don't love it. I'm
Tulsa,
not saying-
I
Florida.
mean, if they're not giving us the Michigan State game, we're not taking Buffalo.
Tulsa, South Florida. No, pass. Nebraska, Minnesota. I'm not touching that one.
Yeah,
So if we were boosting
Cin-
our
obviously
Cincinnati
odds on
we're not
that
gonna
one,
do
if we were boosting our odds on that one, I like Minnesota. But
Yeah, if we were gonna do round robin, but we're
yeah,
not.
right,
you
Which
got to
I-
go Cincinnati all day.
Yeah. but that's too much of a lock.
it's crooked.
It's
Texas A&M, Missouri. Sorry, I skipped Rutgers, Northwestern.
Oh,
because
you're
it's,
going.
We
it's
gotta
not
get.
money line.
I mean, yeah, we're doing whatever. You can do any of them, but like the odds are so astronomically crazy, it doesn't really help us with the
I
getting
get
it
you.
bigger.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
The odds.
Texas
too
A&M
high.
money line,
yeah,
please.
A&M
20 and a
money
half.
line
Holy
for
cow.
sure.
Okay.
Texas A&M money line, please.
Oh wait, but that's an 11 o'clock game too. The exact same.
Texas A&M beats Missouri, guys.
Yep.
Rutgers,
Florida money
we
line.
agree to that?
Not
Florida money line.
Rutgers, Northwestern.
Oh, nothing to do with
I
that.
don't know anything about Northwestern anymore. Right
Well, you
now.
can't trust Rutgers, is what you're coming down
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Because Northwestern is garbage.
Yeah, exactly.
Dumpster
You
fire.
can't. Yeah.
Florida money line.
Yeah, Florida money line.
Thank you. Let's continue.
Tejas,
Texas money line. I mean, we're goon locked on it.
are we?
Yeah,
We're-
so you
we're
have to
locked
take
on
it.
it. We're
Yes,
locked on
you
it
have to
in
take
the
Texas.
next
I don't like it.
If
You gotta
Texas,
take it. They're gonna lose, but go ahead.
Shut up, James.
shut your mouth.
Virginia
Yeah,
over Duke.
Virginia. Eastern Michigan. Should we follow CC? Not it.
I'm gonna wait till you.
Akron.
I just don't trust Eastern Michigan.
I'm gonna wait till you get down to you.
So, fun fact:
you heard it here
former head
first.
coach Chris Creighton is the head coach at Eastern Michigan. Also, former defense coordinator. He moved up there now. Neil Nethery. Although I thought he had the best defense one of the best defense I played under.
They've got a couple other great guys up there somewhere.
Yeah, they do. Pike's up there.
Yep.
Quarterback coach. Probably, actually, statistically, the best quarterback Drake's had. Does that feel good?
Yeah, it feels fine. I trained
Does it
him.
feel- Yeah, you did. You did.
I showed him. how
You
it's done.
didn't tell him how to put weight on though, so he didn't get concussions and stuff. Because dude was like 150,
Yeah, dude, good.
soaking wet.
Pure though.
Oh,
Good
his
straight
ball was.
sling it.
Oh man.
Thing of jealousy, actually.
Yeah.
From it. And I mean, in a good way. Like he's just one of those guys you just liked to watch throw the ball.
I still think he would have been better without the half field offense though.
Northern Illinois money line.
Where are we at?
Northern Illinois money line.
James, are you bored?
I just
James likes to fly through
Northern
this.
Oh,
He's way down.
Northern Illinois over Bowling Green.
Mm-hmm. Money line. Take it.
North Carolina over Miami.
Is everyone okay with that one?
Yeah, they should be.
Northern Illinois. Yeah, that's fine as long as it's not Illinois State. We know what happens to them.
Yeah, we know what happens to them.
I'm not touching North Carolina.
I'm not touching that one either.
Juice is on Miami plus 7.5, by the way, so no, stay away from that one.
I
Colorado.
I just can't trust.
North
Just 'cause it's a
Carolina's
big spread.
terrible.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They
lost to
Duke?
Florida
Or
State
Florida
last
State.
week.
Yeah, Florida
Mhm.
State. Yeah,
Florida State's not even a school anymore.
not good. Colorado, Arizona. I can't touch that one either.
I like Colorado.
Yeah, Arizona's just not good.
Right.
Colorado's
I like
decent,
Colorado.
but Arizona's not good.
Take Colorado. Money
So, I mean,
line.
Ryan.
Buffaloes.
Iowa money line 230.
Man,
Yeah.
would you slow? We got a lot of games. Anybody like those? Ow.
I don't know anything about Toledo
I
or
can't
Central Michigan,
use
so I can't touch that one. The next one's
Toledo's
way too
been playing
crooked.
well, That's the problem.
Iowa,
Is the
Purdue.
Iowa game even worth? Purdue is a thorn in their side, man.
You think I was going to lose?
I don't know if they're going to.
Now as a number 3,
You guys,
two
know,
or three
you know,
team
we
in the
don't have to
country.
just take money lines. We can take
All I'm
spreads,
saying,
I'm just trying to
is
speed this up.
of the
You know
games,
we can't do that, right?
Of the games that Iowa has left, there's two that scare me, and it's Purdue is one of them.
Is Northwestern the other one?
No,
Minnesota?
not this year.
No.
Is Minnesota the
Also
other one?
not anymore. No,
Probably
Nebraska.
Nebraska at
Maybe
Nebraska.
that's
because
fair.
they are a fucking wild card.
Because even if Iowa starts kicking the crap out of Nebraska, they've proven that they will let Nebraska back in games for
Yeah.
some
Always.
reason.
Yeah, and Nebraska's actually showing that they'll
So those
take
are the,
that.
Those
and
are
go
the two
with it.
games
Yeah.
that are on my
That's
radar.
fair.
That's why
So-
Purdue
That's
just Purdue
you don't
knows
like
how to
it?
attack Iowa.
I mean, I like it. Do you like it?
What?
Iowa.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you get outvoted.
That's fine.
I don't know about
Western
I don't know about the
Michigan.
next one.
That's
Western
it.
Kentucky for sure.
I mean, can we take Purdue in the points?
Do you like Purdue points?
That is so many points.
I don't hate it.
Anybody?
Just
That is a
don't
lot.
let me talk you into anything. I'm just
It's
saying
a-
Purdue.
it's a coin flip.
Purdue knows how to attack Iowa. I don't
And
know
Iowa-
why.
I don't.
Iowa doesn't score.
It's so
I don't like it.
frustrating.
I'd rather take money line
Okay,
on that
that's
one.
fair. But
I just
I
can't.
get what you're saying. Purdue
I do,
does,
but I just don't
and
like it.
Iowa doesn't score.
I don't like it.
So
Western, we're past. Western Kentucky.
yeah, for sure. Western Kentucky
I know nothing.
they score. They put up points. I
I
mean,
don't know anything about Old Dominion. Is the
they
problem.
put up 31 against
they
Michigan.
don't.
They put up
don't
31
score.
against Michigan State, and
Cool.
Michigan
All right.
State's
Western Kentucky.
good.
did.
Old Dominion used to. They were one to win on scholarship.
I would say
Taylor
BYU. BYU Baylor.
Yes.
No touchy, or touchy. No touchy.
Baylor's favorite in that game.
That's the exact question. Do we take BYU in the points or
BYU looked like trash last week against Boise.
They did.
Juice is on Baylor.
The juice.
Maybe he'll be our guest guy.
But you start to
next
follow the money.
OJ.
OJ, maybe. Kansas is trash.
It's a lot of points though.
yeah,
I don't know that we gained much by that.
Texas Tech?
I mean, Texas
Isn't
Tech's
good.
Texas Tech's gonna win.
Yeah,
I just don't
for sure.
trust- I don't trust that line.
Right.
Or the-
And we can't do alternate spreads in this.
No.
Or alternate lines. That's the
No.
only thing that sucks.
Vandy, South Carolina. Well, that one's going to be a blowout.
Alabama
Blowout.
Alabama in the points over Mississippi State. That's a lot of
The
points.
thing is, Mississippi State is like one of the ones that people were talking about could beat Bama.
Yeah. Case in point, they're the ones that beat A&M.
Yeah. So
Juice is on Bama minus 16.5.
at Mississippi State after Bama gets beat, I mean they'll win.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't take the points on them. Can you,
I can. Without a doubt in my mind.
can and he will.
And I'm going to.
Ryan?
I like Alabama in the points in this
You guys
one.
are sick if you don't think they're going to
Coin
come out
flip.
and blow these dudes out
Coin flip.
after what just happened
Do we have a coin?
to both these teams last week.
We've never had a coin flip.
How did
situation,
Alabama
so-
give up 44 last night?
Exactly.
Google coin flip. on
So
your
Nick
phone.
Saban's going to fix the F out of that. You're nuts if you don't think it. All practice this week, they're not going to fix that.
I just don't understand how it happened.
Right. They'll watch hours and hours of film, and they'll figure it out, and Saban will fix
What
it.
did Saban say this week? This early in the season that he probably really hasn't said about most teams. He said, "We're not that good right now. We're not that good."
They're young.
All right. So
Young
I
makes
got
mistakes.
it pulled up.
So
Heads we take Bama, tails we don't.
Yep.
Heads, we take Bama with the points.
All right. Oh,
I want the under in Army Art Miss Wisconsin.
yeah, we already know that. It's like notated.
Ole Miss, Tennessee. Well, I guess I'm skipping over a few.
As you should.
Colorado
We don't need to look
State.
at all these.
Oklahoma.
Like Liberty. We don't need
Oklahoma,
that.
that's minus
Oklahoma
550.
TCU.
Like you easily take that.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, money
you
line.
take that
Take
money
it.
line.
Money
Yep.
or the points?
No, money line, not
Money line.
points with
I
Oklahoma.
don't trust Oklahoma.
I don't trust
They're
Oklahoma.
gonna
Unless
they're
they
gonna
start
blow
Caleb
TCU.
You don't
Williams.
trust a
So
team
listen to me.
who hasn't told you who their starting quarterback's going to be.
Exactly.
Although everybody knows who their starting quarterback's going to be.
Should be.
No, will be.
Do you want to take Iowa State?
Whoa.
Ole Miss,
Ole
Tennessee.
Miss.
Almost Tennessee.
Gotta take
Tennessee's
Ole
been playing
Miss.
been playing well.
Juice is on Ole Miss minus 2.5, minus 118.
My
I like them to
juice
beat
is
'em.
on Ole Miss straight up.
So take Ole Miss minus 158. It's gonna throw those odds up crazy.
You want to take the points?
Yes, not
You
points.
don't even need to.
Take Ole Miss to win the damn game.
That's fair. All right, almost win the damn game. Iowa State, K-State. I don't trust Iowa State to do anything.
Nope.
Good answer.
Absolutely not.
Good answer. That's the answer I wanted from you.
Right?
You sound
Don't
like-
you make this tricky.
Is that your best Steve Harvey impression right there? Good answer.
Good answer.
Army, Wisconsin.
Under.
At 39.5.
Yep.
Wow.
Does
Wisconsin
have a
scores no
quarterback
points, and Service Academy unders. You
Yeah,
can't stop the
quarterback
option.
Can't throw.
yet? No, he's hurt.
Oh, he's hurt?
Hurts
Good,
is?
because he's not good.
Ertz is hurt.
I can't. So Mertz is the
Mertz is
brother of former Drake basketball player Maya Mertz.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
He will be in the transfer
Portal.
come next year.
And he's going to like more like a UTSA UTEP type.
But let's just say he's had a terrible experience at Wisconsin in all facets.
Yeah. Not good.
That comes from
there.
my inside sources.
inside
If-
sources.
You want to talk about a crooked line here, or who's favored? How is Washington favored over UCLA?
That's a great question.
I have no clue. Is that our upset?
I think it is.
The juice is on Washington.
Why?
Someone's hurt? Is someone
explain
hurt?
it
It's a
to
coin
me.
flip.
Vegas
It's
knows.
minus
hurt?
108, minus 112.
Someone
Vegas
hurt?
knows something we don't know.
Is someone hurt?
I don't know. I'm just telling you
Can someone
guys.
find out someone
How
hurt?
many people at UCLA have to be hurt for that to make sense?
It doesn't make sense.
12.
But it's
The
we're
whole-
co-
whole
we're now
team-
we're at
the
the
whole
now we're
side-
coin flipping. So if you want to coin flip, then
No.
take Washington.
Well, it's not. I mean, no, we're on coin flipping because
Has Washington won a game?
All right, Braves just
2
scored. We're good.
and against bad teams.
So you want to take
Are
UCLA?
we at the bottom? Oh, we still have NFL.
Oh my god.
You'll live. You get to spend it with me.
You be I don't. I mean, these are all coin flips. If the rest of this is coin flips.
James and I are racing to his house after this.
As long as it's not a foot race.
No.
No.
No,
Both,
no, no.
You both pull something.
I
You're both
have
like 40.
I'm sorry. I
Never-
play flag every Wednesday. So
both are like
Stoy, you
40.
better come correct. And I play every Wednesday, both sides of the ball. I ain't never get tired. I ain't never get cramped up. I'm just out there doing it.
You broke your pinky.
And I kept playing. Exactly.
Can't golf.
I can't, but I can play flag football.
Could he golf before?
No.
By the way, he broke his pinky.
Nope.
And didn't. No. He also broke his pinky and didn't get the flag. So
It's fine. At least he's still out there playing.
is he though?
Stoy's not playing.
Is he though?
And I'm
I never
six-
started.
Also,
I am 6 years older than he is. And I'm still playing.
When I'm
6
trying to tell
years
you guys
older than he is. And
you're
I'm
old.
out there doing
You're not
it.
6. You're not 38.
I just turned 30.
Math is so hard for you.
What, I just turned 36?
Yeah.
It's 4.
You were born in 85.
Yeah.
We're the
Yeah,
same
I was born.
age.
Okay.
That's why. I've
So
been
I'm
saying
4 years
that's why-
older than you,
I
and I'm out there
appreciate you
playing.
still being out
No,
there.
I'm out there playing. What's he doing? Nothing.
I get it.
Exactly.
I'm on your side.
Who's more in shape? Oh, that's right. Me.
That's why when I said when we're racing, I'm driving my
More
car.
in shape. Cuh.
Yeah.
You're more in shape.
Who's more in shape? Me. Next pick, please.
I'm still taking Ryan in a wrestling match.
Oh, all day. You nuts? He's a Division 1 wrestler. Are you nuts?
I'm gonna wrestle the shit out of him. Poke him in his eyes.
That's why I said
I'm gonna
it.
knock him out with
Captain
my helmet.
Insano
I'll
shows
take
no
How many
helmet.
games do you have in there right
Captain
now?
Insano shows no mercy.
16.
Nevada money line. Then go to NFL, please. It's just taking too long.
Yeah, I like Nevada there.
There
You know
go.
who's in Nevada?
Oh, somebody scored already?
Coach Ward.
Fucking App
coordinator for
State's.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're
He's
down.
coordinator. His son's there
App State's down.
as well playing tight end.
Lafayette scored.
All right.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Raging Cajun.
All right, NFL. NFL is straight locks.
Bucks.
Bucks.
Yep.
That's
Colts.
easy.
No. I don't trust the Colts.
Don't say Colts.
Ew, that's gross.
I can't even
Got
say
Jags,
Packers.
What about
Dolphins.
Chiefs?
Ugh.
Jags?
You're
That
trusting
one,
the Chiefs?
No, I don't trust them either.
No. Vikings, Panthers. Nope.
These
Rams.
are gross.
Packers.
Giants.
Rams.
Rams. Rams.
Hold on,
Rams.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Rams.
wait, we gotta- whoa.
Back up. Packers,
Packers?
over Bears.
Where
I
do you
would
see
say
that?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Packers.
Yeah.
He's right.
You guys need to settle down.
Chiefs.
Rams. We're not trusting the Chiefs.
Ravens, Chargers.
against
no.
Heineke.
Bengals, Lions. Clearly
Bengals.
the
I
Ravens.
would say
Bengals.
I would say Bengals.
We don't have to add it in,
No,
by the
but,
way,
but it's one of
because
those.
we're trying to win one of these.
I'm not touching Cards Browns.
I wouldn't
Cowboys.
touch that.
We already
game.
let
I'm
you
not
put a
taking.
couple
I'm not
Cowboys.
touching Raiders.
I'm not
Broncos.
touching them.
Cowboys.
Either.
Not touching the Bengals.
The boys.
Yeah, Cowboys.
Wait,
He's right.
How
See,
are
the,
the Broncos
the
favored
Cowboys
over
are-
the Raiders?
You know why? The Raiders are a show right now.
They don't have
Their
a
coach just got fired.
Their coach.
Right. John Gruden's not like a normal coach. He's like John Gruden.
did you see how
He's like
bad-
John Madden.
Did you see how bad the Raiders just lost to the Bears?
Yeah, this is
Now you're right.
the Raiders are screwed.
And Justin Fields,
James,
leading
I can see you
receiver
saying,
for the
like,
Bears,
I'm
had
not just a
35
regular parent. I'm
yards.
one of
Hey,
the cool
Juice-
parents. I'm a cool dad.
Hey, Juice is on Raiders plus 3.5 though.
Yep, sure is.
Mm.
Stay away. Cowboys.
Boys.
I'm
Not touching
I'm
that
not
one.
confident.
Bills.
Boys and the Bills.
Not
Yep,
jinxing
boys and the
myself.
Bills.
I can't.
Stoy Robert Hall.
Are you
Robert.
Tyree, boy?
The Tyree and what the Braves just
You
tied
don't
that.
trust the
It
Bills?
changed to Robert when you moved to Iowa.
When I moved to Iowa, it just changed to
as
Robert.
soon as you get to Ankeny,
It should be Chad.
Robert.
Stoy Chad.
Michael?
Chad.
Just a normal Michael?
Chaz.
Such a Chad.
Should, we,
right
Chad.
should it be Michael?
Give me
No,
my
that's
middle
good.
name back.
that's what I thought.
JMJ, ho.
Stoy Chaz.
That's why we're boys.
Yeah, that's why you're boys.
We got the same middle name.
Bills. How do you not like the Bills?
Don't you like
The
the
money
Steelers or no?
The Bills money line?
How do you not like the Bills?
Nah, the Bills money line for sure.
Bills money
Yeah,
line?
for sure.
Plus it gets to 22, which is good. So, we
There.
good with that one?
Yep, lock that in.
Hold up.
Mama, I'm coming home.
Mama.
What's that
$20.
address?
$20. $20 wins us $11,550.
Whoa! That's a big one. Lock that in.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That's a good one, too.
welcome.
That might be a good one.
Locked in. All right. That's the end of it. Well, we appreciate it, Cole. Thanks for coming out.
Yes.
Boom.
It was
Appreciate
fun.
you, fellas.
Yeah,
you,
Cole,
Brian.
nice to have
We're
you.
going to have you back out here. Maybe playoff
Absolutely.
time in the high school football. You guys didn't talk about that.
Valley
but
Dowling.
Yeah,
It's
Valley
because we've
Dowling.
been here too long. I'm tired.
It's
you're not
fine.
tired. Get over it.
I am tired.
Valley and a nail biter. 24-23, block PAT to win the game.
That'd be pretty sweet.
For you people out there that don't know what's going on, Valley, where I coach, is the number one team in the state right now.
Wake up, sunshine.
And we are playing Dowling, who is our biggest rival. And it's the biggest rivalry, I think, in the state of Iowa.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Who's
We'll be
got
packed.
home field advantage?
Oh, speaking of packed, the game's
Where's it
sold
playing?
out.
Where's it playing?
The game's going to be sold.
It'll be standing room
Dowling
only.
Stadium is our stadium.
13,000.
They don't have a
plus will be
stadium.
there.
That's why I said who's got home field advantage.
Why
there?
don't they? I don't understand why they.
A
for
private
that-
school.
Why wouldn't they go
Yep.
to Drake?
All
They
that
could
money.
seat more.
They do. Well,
They have before.
right.
But why
Before.
wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you
So
go
this
under
game's-
the lights at Drake to get more people?
So this game, I've been told that practice is already on the way of being sold out.
It's on
course
TV
it's
as well.
It's going to
Well,
be
it's
on.
game of the week.
It's going to be on every news
It'll be
channel.
on YouTube. And
Yep, every
ESPN3.
news channel.
Channel
It's game of the
13.
week. It's
Will
on
not
channel
be
13.
ESPN3, I promise you.
It's also on channel 13.
Channel 13.
Yep.
Yep.
We are taking on number 8 Dowling,
Mhm.
and every year this is a big battle.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to get them. I have a feeling
Absolutely.
we have shit.
Danny's gonna eat.
We have shit they have never seen, and that's what Dowling does. They're
We
going
need
to
put
watch.
that on
They're
the
going to
board.
watch so much film with everything we've always done, and they don't know that Gary Swenson has these little minions underneath him, and we know football, and we have all these plays they've never seen, and we're going to throw the shit out, and they're never going to see it, and we're going to get them.
It's James Minion.
I'm a minion.
James
yeah.
Minion Jordan.
Yeah, minion.
JMJ.
So
We
like
actually write it
Brian,
on the board
we were
right there.
talking about
We
Brian
actually-
Morrow, right? Brian Morrow's got minions.
Yes.
He's Dr. Gru. He's got his minions. Keep this in, because I want Brian to come at me. Keep this in. He's got so
Why are you looking at me?
because
Look at-
that's your
look at
boy,
marketing
Stoy.
time.
That's your boy.
Look at the marketing team, not me.
Keep this in.
I don't do the film.
We are Swenson's minions because the man is. I think he's a football genius.
You don't do it as well for as long as he has. been
Exactly.
to be a football genius.
So are
We
those the
all
same
the-
plays that we wrote on our board, our whiteboard?
Oh yeah,
Good.
I've shown you guys some of the stuff we're putting in, and it's nice.
Good.
So I think we're going to get
Swenson
them.
doesn't like motioning.
He doesn't like motioning. He doesn't like throwing. He doesn't like
He also
anything unless
doesn't like
running
putting
the
their
ball.
best player on an island or moving him around.
Talking about
He's
Eli.
going to Notre Dame.
Eli
think Notre
Reardon.
Dame?
Shout out Eli.
Shout out
Go
Notre
to
Dame.
Notre Dame.
So a fun fact, Eli asks me all
Go
the time
Irish.
to come on this podcast. Every day of practice,
Yeah,
Eli's like, when can you have me on here?
Oh, he's going to be on here when he's
Okay.
at Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
well, I
not
told
Valley.
Eli, the same thing I tell you at practice. We will be the first ones to buy your NFT. Don't you
Oh
forget
yeah,
about
we'll
this.
sponsor the hell out of you.
Yeah, Eli, don't you forget about this. We're taking an
if
NFT.
Dan gets us our swag.
Black Mammoth athlete number 1.
Yep.
Eli
Eli
Reardon.
Eli.
Nil. Here we come.
Over Rankins?
We're coming millions,
NIL,
baby.
baby.
For your boy?
Well, I mean, Eli's going Notre Dame. He's already
so
got a
you
full
call-
right. I'm not.
You don't know how this is
Wait,
going
are
to
you
shake out.
breaking-
It's not over
Is this
yet.
breaking news?
No, Eli's
He's already
committed
committed.
there.
He's
Yeah,
committed.
he committed.
But his boy, Rankins.
Danny's
running
gonna
back.
go. Danny's
Danny?
gonna go. The UNI coach is calling Danny, so Danny's on his way.
Go Cats,
Hey,
baby.
hey, hold on. Do you think we could get them to make his decision on this podcast
Danny?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
live?
That's a no. Of course, I can get Danny to do that.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be
Especially if
pretty
he's
cool.
going to like a UNI.
I might call
Iowa
Danny
State,
right
something like
now
that.
and get him to say
I mean,
yes. He'll do
Eli, I wish you didn't already make your choice. That would have been pretty cool.
That would have been awesome.
Eli
or
would've done
anybody
it too.
else. Anybody else? We'll do them all.
Yeah.
You can call him right now.
I'm going to call him right
You going
now.
live?
I'm going live with Danny right now. Danny,
You're live.
Danny, you're live on the podcast right now. So, when you make your college choice, you're gonna make it on our podcast. Got me?
Got you.
All right, thank you.
Let's go.
I'll see you at
Let's
practice
go.
tomorrow.
You heard it here first.
Stop fumbling, damn it.
I cut him off before you
Yeah,
said that.
yeah.
He's already
You're not a
sensitive about that.
coach.
Exactly. I tell him every day, stop fumbling.
So-
we do ball security drills every day, Stoy.
You think he wants to fumble?
Exactly. Every day we're doing ball security.
The way he was holding the ball? Absolutely.
All right, fair.
Wait a minute.
Because he brings film in.
What
we
did he
break
do?
it down, I'm
What
like,
did he do
you
last
doing?
game though?
Oh, he went off.
He had 185 of them.
He did. On
2
like,
touchdowns.
On like 8
Did he-
carries.
Nine-
It was
nine
something
carries.
stupid.
9
fumbles?
carries,
No
185.
fumbles?
No fumbles, no nothing. He played like
I
a
mean,
beast.
he started the season off with like 2 back to back.
All right, we don't gotta talk about the man's fumbles.
All right.
Is that what
we do.
happened in
Where
their
the-
loss
no,
to
we
Southeast
don't.
Polk?
Is
They
Abraham
don't
Southeast
know.
Polk? That's a soft subject, man.
Is it?
They're kind of soft, honestly. For
That's
as
our
good as
one
they
loss
They
with
actually
Southeast
are.
Polk.
Didn't they lose? Didn't they beat Dowling on like a Hail Mary or some
are.
bull?
Beat Dowling on a Hail Mary, blocked a field goal last week to win.
Like,
I mean, for as much
limping in.
talent as they have out
They're
there,
limping.
just got to be more physical.
Is the backup still there? Like did the starter got hurt in game 1 against Dowling? Is he still?
the starter
Is he back?
for what?
Dowling's starter got hurt.
Dowling starter.
Dowling
I thought it was
starter
Southeast
got
Polk.
hurt. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I don't follow.
Oh, you're fine.
But
I don't
as
follow high
as
school
always,
football. Not till
guys,
my boys get there.
That's where Scotty's at. Running backs coach, Southeast Polk High School.
So is like
Look at this.
half of our squad.
Look at this.
Janaris,
Look at
all
this.
those guys.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at
Are we
this.
breaking down film?
No. Look at this. Crib piece.
Well, you
Look at his
Look at my boy Danny right up the middle. Crib piece.
I mean,
See ya.
Look at that blocking.
Clearly-
Stoy could
See
have
ya.
run that thing
Yeah.
in.
And look at this. Look at this. Oh,
Yep.
skirt.
I would have got
Oh,
caught
skirt.
right about
Wait, skirt.
now.
Those
But-
dudes are way too
Skirt.
little. You'd have run them over. Truck stick.
That's true. Stiff arms.
Yeah, you would have gone
He had
truck.
some
He
moves.
went.
Who was that against?
Lincoln.
Yeah, exactly. Get the hell out of here with that bullshit. Who are we playing against?
Ryan, did you do the
you
thing?
just-
I haven't
pull
yet.
that
I
up.
haven't yet.
Ryan, do the thing. I'm going home.
All right,
man.
guys. Like,
the thing.
subscribe, share, follow us, comment on any of our social medias, TikTok, Twitter. Call us out, Instagram, anywhere you want. But we appreciate you guys and look forward to next week.
Hey, and next
Tune
week,
in live, baby.
live.
Tune in live.
Wait, next week we'll also have the Mascola brothers on here.
Yeah, let's
That's
go.
next week,
Them
right?
too? Yes.
Yeah,
That's
that's
you.
next week.
Yeah. So
John Mascola, Chris Mascola, shout out. We'll see you next week.
Shout out Mascola Mortgage.
appreciate it. Let's have a good night.
Mascola, Monday Mascola Mortgage. We'll see you on Monday.
Hashtag at all them.
It's time